Their actual game.
Oh yeah. You were talking about wanting to do something
It's
about
gonna
what
be
else
called
has
The
been
Fall
going
of
on.
Waterdeep.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh dear.
Like what I'm
I
hearing.
don't like that at all.
I love it.
No.
I can do whatever I want to this world now that you guys are gone,
Oh no.
and I will.
Oh no.
I like it and would love to be a part of it.
We'll see. I gotta ask. I bet Scott has a few people that I should ask him. He might have some people who want to do it.
Cool.
I was riding around my bike the other day. I rode by his apartment. He was sitting on the porch. I talked to him for a bit.
Checking. One, two, three.
Maybe
Scott.
Oh yeah, I hung out at his house on the
Yay!
4th.
Sounds good.
Follow Waterdeep breaking everything. You should see if his
Yeah.
brother wants to come back.
I was just cruising the other day and I saw him on his porch. Shot the breeze for a bit.
We are all going and stuff.
We're on?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, time hasn't started yet.
Yeah, because we haven't given her a
Time
thumbs
started like
up
6
yet.
billion years
It
ago.
did.
This is
That's
true. Or did it?
Or longer.
Time's
Probably
all
longer.
relative.
Are we
Like
ready,
13
guys?
billion.
It's an illusion.
Alrighty.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
We're a mess.
Hi.
Speak
Hello,
for yourself,
everyone.
bro.
Well, welcome to Tales of Jemmora, the Kraken's Wake. The Kraken's Wake is our current story arc. This is a Dungeons and Dragons show where we play Dungeons and Dragons, or we play something, as is evidenced by the past couple of
Definitely
episodes.
I've actually had some people come to me, having seen it on TV and gone, "What are you guys doing?" We're
Just
playing
rolling some
Dungeons-
dice.
We're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Telling
Oh.
stories.
Like that's not exciting enough.
Apparently.
It's super exciting.
Depends on the person.
Yeah, I guess.
We are arguing the merits and nomenclature of street sharks.
Yes.
Apparently.
There's an ongoing debate. Are they real or are they fictional creatures?
I still maintain.
next time.
Why do we keep arguing about this when they're just bullets? Bullets,
I don't know what that word is.
bullets, bullets.
It's a D&D monster.
No,
The big armadillo land shark thing.
not familiar.
I've never used one.
Anyway.
You're trolling me.
No, I have never seen one or used one.
They're kind of lame.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably why I
Awesome.
haven't seen one.
So, this is our
But what
show.
about were sharks that know jujitsu? Street sharks that know jujitsu.
Maybe in 3rd edition.
Not
in this one.
You need to start, man. Stuff is devolving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like our show usually does. So, this group is to coincide with that argument known as the BackStreet Sharks. They are quite possibly the worst adventurers.
Yeah.
Hey, we are not the worst adventurers. We are just we are just the best at trying to kill ourselves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we only risk a self TPK every session or two.
Yeah.
It's fine.
And
Yeah.
you guys can speak for yourselves. I'm the GOAT as far as paladins go. So
Arthas disagrees.
not tonight. Not even paladin.
So anyway,
Anymore.
they are. Last we left off, it's
Too late. The city must be
been
purged.
quite some time since our last sort of stream. But they were infiltrating the sort of abandoned the royal estate deep in the heart of the kingdom of Twillin.
We have to
Where-
destroy the evil baby engine. I mean, what?
Yes, where Jacobin and Seraph are from. It is a dark, cursed, rainy place that nobody likes being there. So they all leave on boats. Overrun by undead. And basically, after very difficult battles, managed to fight their way through and encounter Seraph's siblings, who had renamed themselves from the Bright Moors to the Dark Moors,
Lame.
and became Vampiors.
Edgelords.
That's Lord.
There was a fight, very short fight, very long series of negotiations, and then another very short fight that almost resulted in the party just wiping itself out.
Almost.
Afterwards, they were visited by a god, and then after that,
I'm Norn.
we ended the session with an otherworldly voice making an offer, offering a deal. Everybody's favorite maker of deals, apparently.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Forgot about that.
I heard
And
about that.
That is where we're going to pick back up. So, Granny Grindel's voice sort of echoes and offers,
And gives Jacob and PTSD.
pretty much, to manipulate some of the worldly essence and allow you to take respite without actually taking any time. So the choice is up to the party whether to take that or not.
This is clearly some type of trap to, I don't know, murder us or something.
Why?
Because she's clearly a witch.
And
That's it. That's the end of the sentence. She's a witch.
you say that like it's always a bad thing.
It is.
She hasn't done anything. She's actually been very, very helpful for me.
She apparently has rooms on top of her structure. That is just wrong.
Sure. That's another reason.
And before we continue any further, as a reminder, so each of the players has a plot coin. These are coins that they can spend to insist that something is a truth in the story. So whether it's to change the outcome of a die roll or a narrative element.
It also means that we get to insist that Sean messes with us.
Yes, I get to introduce a complication along with that. The only rules are don't take away another player's agency, and generally speaking, the more sort of like a wish, the more egregious the insistence, the greater the paradox comes back to bite you. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, so mechanics-wise, the deal is you would get to your choice, if you wish to take it, is you could take a short rest, you could take a long rest, and it would take no time at all.
We have yet to hear a downside.
Yeah.
What will this cost
Long
us?
rest. I mean, I already am in with Grindel, so.
I mean, everyone wants a long rest, but we also all know that there's a shoe that's going to drop.
May already has one shoe over her head.
It may not
That's
drop.
true.
So May doesn't at this moment in time.
She may just want to
May sees
save
Granny as an
Quillen.
ally.
So she can eat more children.
Perhaps.
But if that means we get to destroy whatever's in this place, so be it.
Yeah,
So last thing I have to do.
yeah. I
Risk may be worth the reward.
I think it will be.
And I'm in no shape to do it now, and neither are any of you.
I see no risk.
And you don't have your eyes open enough, but
No, I'm already in her debt. Like,
You're making it worse.
So to speak for Tyrant Kai votes against it
Of course he does.
because he does.
yeah.
Because of course he would. But it sounds like it's a 4-1 decision.
Yep.
I do not trust the furry witch.
Pretty much. The last time he took an offer,
Didn't he age like
it
50
aged
years
him.
or something?
Yeah, it aged
Well,
him.
Cleared up his skin too.
it wasn't really 50 years, but it resulted in the equivalent of
Right.
50 years.
Yeah,
something like that.
50, whatever he is.
Fi-
years.
50 lizard dog years.
Yeah, that's the one.
Lizard dog.
Lizard dog years.
He's not kobold. he's a lizard folk.
they're the same.
They're big.
No,
Close enough for me.
no. Much like a halfling and a Goliath are not the same.
Oh, that's apples and oranges. Come on.
If you're taking the deal,
Yep.
what happens is you see kind of a shimmer go like around the boundaries of the room. And outside of that area, it looks like time has basically crawled to a stop. So yeah,
Technical question.
yes.
My Pearl of Power recharges next dawn. This will not be considered a next dawn.
That is correct.
Okay.
So we're getting like 3/4 of a long rest.
No, we're getting a long rest.
we're getting a
Just
long rest.
time isn't moving
May says-
in our.
Yeah.
May
You're-
says thank you and propels herself onto the bed.
God.
Oh, that's right. The bed was the only thing that wasn't destroyed.
Yes!
That's right.
Yes.
Indestructible bed.
Right.
Yes!
The
I mean,
indestructible bed of indestructible.
There was
Yes.
bedposts that she was climbing up, so there is a bed.
Yes.
Yes.
I like it.
Targa also states that he doesn't feel very well, and he looks tired.
Well, that's exactly
why
what
we need to sleep.
That's why we're resting.
He says that it has something to do with the orb.
Then get rid of it then.
He refuses.
Just put it down. I'll take care of it right now. I raise my hammer up. All right, then be tired. I don't. What do you want from me?
Yep.
He doesn't want anything. He just wants to complain.
Then, all right, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So I just wanted that to come out.
So for the player's note, the orb that he has is known as the Orb of Moors.
He gathers them all. He
Moors?
takes over the
With that
Iberian
knowledge,
Peninsula.
each of the Twill folks, and I'm going to say Twixen, can make either history or arcana check.
History every time. 19.
Oh, the big one.
Hey!
Natural 20.
Okay.
He knows
so-
everything about
Well,
it.
here's the thing.
Tell
though.
me about
So what's the total result? Because
25 for
okay.
history.
Because for viewers that may be more
Yeah.
used to watching other shows,
Yeah.
ability
Yeah.
checks in Tales of Jemmora do not auto succeed or auto fail on 1s or 20s. That said, rolling a 20 usually results in
More than
an
enough.
absurd enough number. Yeah. So 25?
Yes.
Okay.
For history.
Jacobin,
What are we doing?
history or
I
arcana?
don't care.
Okay.
No,
She's just like, no.
Okay. You're not proficient in either, are you?
I'm sleeping.
You're sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we're gonna rest, we're gonna rest.
Okay.
He's done with this nonsense.
Yes.
So you two are aware. You've heard of these orbs before. They are. Think of them like keystones that are used to unlock what's purported to be some door that leads to nobody knows. But the orbs are infused with what are considered to be the essences of Twillin. There are 5. They are the Orb of Moors, the Orb of Tides, the Orb of Forests, the Orb of Gloom, and the Orb of Hope.
Storm to break the orb of gloom.
Sounds like Magic the Gathering a little bit.
No.
Just, I'm gonna imagine it that way.
You said they're infused with the
Nothing
spirit
nothing
of
corresponds to,
With
to
the
red.
essence?
I didn't hear it right. That's
So,
no mountains. Come on.
nope. You got that. There's not really any mountains in Twillin.
True.
I mean, there's some, but
They're
not
is known for.
they're not very high. So yeah, they also they carry magical enchantments, both positive and negative.
Okay.
And with a 25, the Orb of Moors, the enchantments grant you more and more abilities of creatures of the swamp. But should a creature succumb to the orb's will, is eventually turned into a sort of swamp plant monster
Swamp Thing.
forever.
Cool. I mean, is that really any different than he already is?
Fair.
What
Fair
would be
point.
more important? Dispel magic or protection from energy?
But essentially turned into,
Think.
in mechanics
spell.
terms, a shambling mound.
Just in case
Yeah,
we
okay.
get another one.
Yeah.
And I've
They
got-
wouldn't just become like a
But
more.
I like,
counter.
honestly, I
Crotchety,
like we would
swamp-
never be
swamp
able to use
troll
only
than
2
he already
slots.
is.
Yeah.
Because one of them
I mean, you
already
would,
used for haste.
but also
Right.
seek
So-
out to consume organic matter.
Yeah, okay.
You know, namely,
The rest of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, you're all
okay.
rich in nitrogen and protein. So
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly what a swamp looks like.
Yep.
How big is this bed?
It is.
Like a double wide king or
I mean,
something.
it's queen size bed.
Oh yeah, no, May is in the middle of this. Just like this is the biggest bed she's ever been in
I
her
shove
entire
her
life.
over to make room for myself.
Okay.
I just wanted to,
Was there a closet?
I just wanted to stretch for a minute.
there are the wardrobes
so
that
soft.
the
I'd say
Darkmoor
there was a
coffins
closet.
are still located in. The coffins themselves didn't get
Oh, I
destroyed.
totally climbed into one of the coffins.
Okay.
Despite the fact that he knows that that's not socially okay.
Yep, I just powered down on it.
Seraph, that leaves you. Tyrant Kai just kind of slumps
Oh.
on the floor and just curls up.
Before I powered, did we decide if we're taking a long rest or a short rest?
Long.
Long.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. It's that.
I shove May over even further and make room for Seraph to get on with us.
Yeah, this is more like it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, whatever. Just sleep. I'm in the middle of them.
Now this is the question of
Ooh, that's
Courtney has to decide if May would try and, in her sleep, accidentally cuddle Jacobin.
How would you know you? Because you're sleeping.
Oh no,
Hey.
trust me.
Well, here's the thing.
It would
here's
be
the
a
thing.
matter of you would be beating me, waking me up, saying, "Get the off of me."
Here's the thing.
But Woody,
So
you'd
May,
also be sleeping.
I
you would
need
keep cuddling
you-
each other.
Also, you're trancing. Elves don't sleep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you're
no,
doing
I
a weird
wouldn't-
like
yeah.
sitting. So you
Yeah,
actually
you should be like a cat at the foot of the bed meditating while we're.
So you're actually
sleeping.
you're only like meditating for 4 hours,
Yeah.
and then you're just like up
No,
and just
actually, I
chilling
would
for 4
probably be
hours.
like a cat at the end of the bed because then
Yeah.
I could just like, because I'm sorry, but I'm still gonna lay down and meditate.
Sure,
But
that's totally a thing.
but yeah,
Ironically, corpse pose. So, so May, I need you to make a perception check with disadvantage.
gonna use one of my blessed dice. Perception,
Yes.
17.
Okay.
Although my passive perception is 19.
Yep. Yep. I know.
Yeah.
So,
Same in my game.
yeah. So, okay then.
Great. What did I miss?
You don't know. So,
Great.
Nothing.
long rest
What I love about
passes.
perception checks. You never know.
Spellcasters, you regain your spells. You regain hit points, hit dice. If you spent any, I don't know if
Oh, I have hit points again.
any of you actually spent hit dice.
I don't actually know what those even.
No.
So,
Okay,
hit dice can
We
be
just
used
stormed
during a
the
short rest.
castle and
Okay.
you did.
didn't stop.
You did.
Yeah. Hit dice
We
can be
kind of
used during
just
a short
went
rest.
forward.
So,
It's what we
in
do.
the end, it tells you how many
After
hit dice you
and then after snacking on
And
some
when you take a short rest, you can roll
trail
those hit
rations?
dice and add your modifier.
you see kind of the field sort of shimmer and you see elements of just stuff out in the hallway. Time seems to have resumed as normal.
All right.
Climb out of the coffin.
It was upright against the wall, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Even better. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
you
one of
step
those.
out of the car.
Yep. Perfect.
Yep.
Yep.
How was is that comfortable? Was it?
Very
All right. Maybe I'll try that next time.
cozy.
May doesn't know how to really pray, but she's gonna offer up some sort of words to Granny Grindle, because she thinks she can hear her.
So
Just
that's a gun.
say
Do you do this
no.
silently?
Yes, in her head. Because she knows that Granny Grindle is real, but she also knows now that
So are
Norn
we
is-
saying at some point May is going to be a Fey Warlock with Granny Grindle as her patron?
Yep. That's what I'm hearing.
Is that what we're saying? Just clarifying.
Maybe. Who knows? Who
Maybe.
knows? Maybe not Faye.
That depends.
Maybe something else.
Yeah.
All on level 10. If she's an outsider, I'm going to be a little upset.
Are you like kneeling down to pray?
No. This is just like once I
Jacob was gonna
because
say,
I
we
only
don't
needed
have time for that.
because I only needed to transfer 4 hours, so I would like notice when time starts to reanimate, basically.
Yeah, no, it starts doing that after everybody wakes up.
Yeah.
Like people wake up and you're all like, kind of, munching on your little pocket bacon and mixed nuts and dried fruit and whatnot.
Oh,
Sounds
that is a
delicious.
visual.
Yeah. What else are you gonna have in your as far as
Hikers, a lot of tortillas and peanut butter. So hikers eat a lot of. I've been preparing for my
Corp.
section hike.
Well, yes,
so,
yeah, I know.
yeah,
Fair.
yeah.
So, so as you recall, out of this room, there's sort of a landing, and down the hallway is that door that you tried to get through and could not, and staircase that leads back down to the sort of throne room. You do notice that the sort of wards that you broke through have not reappeared, as sort of further evidence that time does not appear to have passed at all outside of that room.
Okay. That door we couldn't open before. Can we open it now?
You can take a look at it.
Yeah, I'll check.
Okay. It still appears to be locked.
Do you want me to try and open it now?
Yeah, you were a turtle last time, so wasn't much luck in you doing it then.
Yeah, you did try and bash through
Yeah,
it.
I know. I tried to bash through it, but now do you want me to actually try?
Yeah, like, do that shady stuff that you're really good at.
That shady stuff that I'm really good at. Yeah, I'm gonna.
I mean, kind of good at.
So, for the benefit of the audience, Courtney, what is
That shady.
your bonus for picking locks?
Which is sleight of hand? No.
It's
No, that's right.
Because since we go over this every time,
We do every time. 'cause
Thieves'
I'm-
tools
Yes.
is your proficiency bonus
Yep.
plus your dexterity.
8.
And if you have expertise in it, I don't know if you picked that. You would add double proficiency.
I believe I did.
Would make sense.
It's like one of the default options for rogues.
Yeah. So that's plus 12.
And then you have your gloves as well.
Yes.
So that is another plus 5.
Yes. Yeah.
That's why those
So-
gloves
so
are
she-
weird. That, they
So
don't,
if she rolls a 1, she gets an 18.
that is correct.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
surprised that the gloves just don't give you advantage on it, and they give you a flat plus 5.
Yep.
That's rather.
They're also an
And
uncommon.
I rolled a 19.
They're also an uncommon magic item, so it's like
36.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Who did?
it gives you plus 5 to that and sleight of hand.
Hurricanes!
Yeah.
So you rolled a 19. So that is a
Rogue's got to be good at
36.
something.
That is certainly enough. This lock was giving you trouble before, like what for you experienced as the previous day, but you were kind of thinking about ruminating it during your time as a turtle.
You were thinking about it with your tiny turtle brain.
You got a real good inside look when you bashed your head into it, and it opens with ease. And you see there are actually magical wards that have also dissipated around the lock. So,
Interesting.
so yeah.
Did it work? Did you get it?
Yeah.
Alright.
I just
But
want to.
that is a visible effect that happens.
Yeah.
You-
Oh, okay,
you-
okay.
she unlocks it, and all of a sudden you see like this sort of spectral energy surround the walk, and then.
Right.
I'm just gonna quickly also check it for traps.
Okay.
Usually do that first.
But I want to make sure that I didn't. No, because if I was gonna set off another trap, we would have done that
So,
earlier
I
when we
will
were
say,
messing with the door. Actually. But I want to make sure
nothing
that nothing goes off.
Immediately happens
Yeah.
as
But-
far as a trap.
But seeing the wards, because if we were gonna set off a physical trap, it would have been set off when we were messing with it earlier.
Yeah, I think you would have noticed, and I just opened the door.
Oh, jeez.
It's a big, heavy
Huh.
door that opens up into what looks to be a large arboretum, which is like a sort of large greenhouse, conservatory-like area, full of completely overgrown, reminiscent of your time down in the facility beneath Deepwater, where you had all these overgrown
Yeah. This is
gardens and everything.
any visible doors or exits or way through. Like, can I see the other side of this room?
Looks like
Is this just
You're
like
not
a
able to-
room at a dead end, or is there like a way out?
you are not able to see the other end of this room. It looks like there's like winding paths that go through this area. You remember, Seraph. Typically, the conservatories, I mean, they might have a door to the outside,
Right.
but considering you're on the second floor, that's unlikely.
Balcony at best.
Yeah. But it's also, this was often used for sort of outdoor, but not really outdoor gatherings and
Entertaining.
meetings and stuff
Okay.
like that.
Yeah,
Right.
That's right. You know this place.
Yeah.
What's after this? Is this it?
Oh, this is cool.
There's nothing connected to this particular room. It was a meeting room. It was used for.
It's a garden.
Yes.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's just
Indoors.
a beautiful conservatory. This is gorgeous.
No, it's unmaintained and it looks disgusting. Let's not go in here. And I turn around and start going the other way.
So as you turn around, you start to hear the sound of like scraping against the stone, like the flagstones in the conservatory, and you start to like.
Yeah, exactly. So let's not go in here. We have to find this engine or whatever and deal with that.
I'm actually kind of okay with that. Seems like this was locked for a really good reason. I don't know what that is. What did they keep in here?
Plants?
Nothing
No,
that should have been able to follow us now that we've unlocked the door.
Yeah, but we don't know that it can open doors.
The door was locked. Of course it couldn't
Doesn't
open
mean anything.
doors.
Doesn't mean anything. And we're probably faster than whatever it is. So let's go. And I close the door and start going.
Okay. All right. So.
So
close
where
the
do we
door.
go now?
I have to go back to that room with the bunch of hallways going off of it downstairs.
So the Great Hall,
Yeah.
where May nearly fell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You make your way back down there. There was also the sort of corridor where you first encountered the big slime monster. Mm-hmm. The big sort of giant gelatinous.
We went to the end of that, didn't we? And
A
there was
slime
nothing there.
monster. A gelatinous cube, if you will.
Yes. It like went up in a series of like stairwells, sort of the end of that corridor. Just for future reference.
We didn't go check the end of that? I thought we did.
It went up a series of stairwells, but there were like spider webs and stuff, like
Oh,
giant
yeah.
spider webs and everything. You guys were more intent on going into that throne room.
Yes, we were.
Yep.
Yeah, we were.
So, just for future, no, because I know it's been a while since we last played.
Yeah.
So,
All right. So, if there was some soul engine of some sort, where would they keep it? Where's a
I'm
So
large enough,
you would
about to say.
fortified enough
well,
room?
I'd say just straight up intelligence.
My thought would be if there's any way to go down, it's probably down.
I do not remember.
Okay. Well, what did you roll?
I rolled a 2.
Okay.
You rolled a natural one.
Yeah.
Did.
I mean, really, the most secure place would have been the Queen's chambers.
And we've been there already.
Is there any like
Wait, are we looking for the
dungeon
queen?
or any basement or something with a large room?
Are we looking for the queen right now, or are we looking for the other baddies?
Where
There's something we have to destroy.
Yeah. So you were actually present for that conversation.
Okay.
Just
Right.
You, the player, wasn't present for the conversation.
Yeah. As I said, I
Norn
concentrated.
spoke about there is basically some sort of engine.
and
Was it
and,
Norn or was it the? Or
Well,
was-
Norn told
It was a
us
little bit of
about.
both.
Norn told us about the engine.
Yeah.
Seraph's siblings shared with us that the queen is in
Servants'
a,
quarters.
I thought it was a pocket dimension thing.
That's somewhere in the
Yeah.
Fae.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the Feywild.
Okay.
We're
I
not
don't care
we're
about
not
that.
getting her right now.
Okay.
Is our takeaway.
Got it.
He's not getting her ever, but that's different.
Just don't care.
Okay. All right. So we're looking to get to the soul engine. You guys say?
Something I don't know what it is.
Something.
Okay.
May, you know that there is a basement, as you pretty much hid in there during the
Yeah.
initial scuffle.
Yeah. There's stairs in the off the kitchen.
The kitchen.
Yes. With
There's
the kitchen stuff that
there's a
wants to kill
stairwell
us.
that
That's a
leads off the
strange
kitchen.
way to get down to a
Not
super
really.
secret. Yeah. Well,
Oh no, it wasn't very secret.
Well,
it
there's-
was just there's a basement.
just
There,
saying.
there are warrens underneath the palace,
mean, there
but
was-
it's not somewhere I ever had an opportunity to go.
I mean, it makes perfect sense that there's a door down in the kitchen because the root cellar.
That just doesn't.
Oh, also there's huge spider webs in there, so I don't know what's going on with that.
Didn't we come up into the kitchen in the sewer?
From different
You did.
direction. There was also a
So
door
if there
that
was
may
one
hit in there.
stairwell down, why would there not be another stairwell down?
Probably is somewhere. I just think going through the kitchen would be a weird route to go to some crazy soul engine thing.
Of note, you do recall that the wraiths that came out and assaulted May came from the eastern corridor.
Mm-hmm.
We have to destroy
Which-
this engine? Thank you.
Oh, sorry. No, the northern corridor.
Overlord, so.
It's just with relative.
How many
positions
corridors are there from the Great Hall?
4. One
Which
leads to
are
the
there?
kitchen, one leads to the throne room, and 2 lead to other directions that you have not explored yet.
All right.
One of which being the one where all the wraiths came out of.
And we beat those races, correct?
No. They retreated.
Yeah, we did them some damage, but they.
I am not. No.
That was the party decided. Well, half the party decided a gelatinous cube was more interesting than.
Yeah, there were some compounding issues that made that worse. than
All
it
right,
had to be.
mistakes were made. Okay.
At this point, Tyrant Kai says he is going to help hold down the sort of safe room that is the kitchen, as he just is not, and he doesn't look like he got any like sleep. He looks like really ragged.
Okay. Is his brother and the other guy still in the kitchen
Girl.
too?
Yeah, they're both totally still there.
Okay.
Of note, time did not pass for them, so
Yeah.
Mateus is still just out of. He's out of.
He's out.
Mojo.
Tapped.
He can firebolt for days.
All mana is tapped.
Yeah, all mana's tapped. Can only firebolt.
Yep. I feel like we have to go down the Wraith hallway.
I really don't want to go down that hallway.
Let me see. What's down the other hallway that you guys
I
didn't go down?
didn't particularly want to slay my siblings, but
You didn't. That was Tyrant Kai.
Well, no, it was also me, and I mean, it needed to be done.
I didn't want either of them to do it either. The point remains.
Yeah. All right. I'm staying back this time.
Is there a way we can just destroy the gloom? How did we get rid of the gloom in the first hallway?
Spell magic.
I think the one time it actually worked.
I did not prepare.
A
did not
singular
prepare,
time
I did not
that it
prepare to
worked.
spell magic today.
So
no.
guess who doesn't have to prepare spells?
Your spells did not. You did not regain the slots in your magical Gujin.
Okay.
Is that another dawn
I'm okay with
recharge item?
I believe so.
Yeah, probably.
probably.
Most things are,
Yeah.
Yeah.
unless they're
Yeah, the spells themselves
evil,
don't actually
and then they
specify,
regain
but
them
probably.
at dusk.
Yep. Okay.
Right.
Easy enough.
So, I say we have Twixen dispel the gloom, and we are just prepared to attack immediately and get the jump on whatever comes out. That way we have the advantage, and we can mitigate some of whatever they throw at us. Because this time we know.
A reasonably fair response.
Okay.
Hey,
Yes.
his friend's name.
Oh,
Oh, his name. Yeah.
her. The Drow
Yep.
Marshal.
Yeah. Oberyn? No, that's the bearded mage watcher.
Yes.
I have it in here.
Hadra.
Jacob doesn't remember her name. Hey, you.
Good to see you too.
I'm so glad we put all that effort into remembering it, Josh.
You're all looking refreshed. Did you encounter some sort of magic?
Yeah, you could say that. We took care of the Wonder Twins upstairs, and now we've got to destroy something else. What do you know about a soul engine? You ever hear about anything like this?
No. She shoots a glance over at Sarah. That didn't come up at all in our intelligence reports.
Well, apparently, we need to destroy this to stop the whole undead thing.
Unfortunately, our intelligence reports were lacking because they didn't fully specify the generation of either of my siblings. I knew that they had been involved in the coup, but to the point that they had become vampires was beyond my knowledge. Furthermore, it appears that most of the undead in the area are being generated by some sort of magical device. There is a side effect, however, because according to my wayward siblings, the reason that all of the undead are being generated is to counter an assault by less than reasonable fae.
The Court of Gloom.
Same.
Interesting. I'll be sure to make a report. That is very troubling news. If
It is Twill in a nutshell. Bad on the left and worse on the right.
indeed.
Two bads don't make a right, so
But three bads do.
we need to take care of this. No bads make a right. It's not that you're missing the point.
Three lefts do, though,
That
don't
sounds
they?
Yes,
curious coming
thank
from
you.
you, but I suppose you're all full of surprises today.
I'm trying. I'm feeling a lot better, but still not that good, Hadro.
If there's any
Hadro
assistance,
is your friend's name.
I can provide.
Do you know anything about the layout of this place?
It's all right. You shall improve.
Yes. Here, I can sort of describe you just a sort of rough layout.
Sure.
And she kind of describes like, okay, so we're here in the kitchen,
Yeah.
and then dining hall, and then the 4 corridors, and she labels. So there's the throne room corridor off of here, and you're able to see there's the secret entrance that you guys came up from, and then there is another doorway, and you recognize it as the one that goes down into the basement where you went.
Yep.
She just draws that off and labels basement. The other corridor points to servants' quarters, she labels, and that's the direction that the wraiths came out of. And then there's essentially the 4th corridor, and that's labeled study and library.
And those corridors are just, those rooms are the end. There's nothing off those rooms. Servants' quarters or study. It's just corridor and then room and then that's it.
Well,
I would presume they connect with each other, but that's sort of like the 3.
there may be connections in between them. I just have general.
I'm looking for major
I don't have
rooms.
first-hand experience.
That's all. I'm just looking for significantly sized rooms.
These are. Think of it more as like a district in a city. So this is
Gotcha.
more like the servants' wing and the library wing. There may be other rooms off of them. I'm not sure, but
And what's down in the basement? Do you know?
I do know there's a wine cellar down there. Somehow there are dungeons connected. It is possible to get there through the basement. I'd imagine there must be another corridor somewhere that leads down there.
There's probably another stairway down. All right. Well, I don't think what we're looking for is going to be in the servants' quarters. I think our best bet is to try the study first.
My siblings weren't known for their irony, so I would tend to agree. Either the servants' quarter or the library or the basement levels makes the most sense.
Let's try the library first.
You get to, so you go through that corridor. When you get to the sort of the opening, you do notice there is the fog.
All right.
So what do you do?
Which one of you can take care of this?
I'm going to need a charisma check,
Yep. Sorry, hold on.
as it is powerful magics.
Just straight up charisma?
Are you cooler than the powerful magics?
Yes.
That's the correct name.
Let's see.
So we're heading to the study.
Is there anything?
This is
Added to
dispel
that.
magic, right?
Yes. Here, I have it right here. Just straight up charisma.
Are you off bad enough to save the Queen of Dwelling?
No.
Is that a,
I got 5.
You got a
is
5.
that a reference to the game Bad Dudes?
So close.
It totally
Good,
is.
nice.
So close.
At the end, we go out for a burger with the queen.
We do indeed.
So,
Save President Ronnie. Let's go out for a burger.
Yeah.
Best ending to a game.
so the spell goes off, and it starts to like carve and sear away at this fog cloud, but you see that it kind of just roils back up from the ground, filling the space.
What does this fog do again, other than just obstruct view?
It obstructs view.
That.
Well, it's not like an acid fog. I mean,
No.
Well, not being able to see is pretty important.
Yeah,
I understand that,
So
but-
all spaces within the fog are heavily obscured.
yeah.
So
But cast it again.
okay. I should know. Are you casting it at 3rd level?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Hey!
23.
23.
By that I mean that 20.
This one, Twixen makes some mental calculations and adjustments, recasts.
Beep boop beep boop.
And this one, the arcane energy sort of ripples down and it just tears away at the sort of fog leading down the corridor. And you see there are some side passages off the corridor, but the corridor looks like it comes to a dead end.
Okay. Pat, Twix, I knew you had it in you, buddy. I start walking down the corridor.
Okay.
I think we've all learned that having Jacobin go first is safer for the party.
Yes.
Oh, I'm staying behind Twixen.
It might not be wise for how things usually go, but as far as life and limb,
I sprint down the hallway and
as much as one can sprint an adamantine plate wielding a great hammer.
I'm so strong it's not even a
That's
thing.
that's about the size of Voldenrum for Skyrim fans.
he is most strong.
Just get a little rocket jetpack from behind you to propel you along.
The Rocketeer.
Would be the first paladin that flies around everywhere. So, yeah. So you reach the end of the corridor.
I must go by the.
You do go by the side passageways.
What did I notice as I'm walking by them? Anything in particular?
There are sort of small wooden doors.
Okay.
They definitely don't look like of the same quality as other doors that you've encountered.
Just like regular crappy doors.
Kind of, yeah. And
How many
there's-
are there?
There's 3 sets on each side.
Oh, so 6 doors total.
6 doors total.
I'm checking out this dead end wall.
Okay.
Just like
Yeah. Give me an investigation check.
so good at
Yeah,
this.
except he doesn't have a little tink hammer.
Yeah.
Right, but he's going
Giant.
to think with it. Like
I think a
choking way
6
up under the
will
neck. with his giant-
figure out any
No, I figured
weird
he's actually
thing
going
going
to
on.
I was going to say,
Okay, even better.
I have an okay
yeah.
modifier. Just I roll
Although,
poorly.
because you're physically interacting with it, make it with advantage.
Okay. Better 15.
Okay. You notice that you can actually feel sort of indentations, and there's actually tactile features that look like they're being obscured by this wall. And then you eventually reach like handles.
Okay.
And you feel, and there's like keyholes.
Okay. So it's like there's an illusion
There is.
in front of something.
Yep.
Right. I'm like literally reaching into the wall a
Yeah.
little bit and touching something behind.
Yep.
Okay. So you would all see this, like my hands going through
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to quote a meme, but this is not a real wall, clearly.
Okay, yeah.
And do I hit a wood door on the other side?
I
it wood?
mean, you feel features of a set of double doors.
What are they made of?
They are, I feel like a very sturdy
Clink, clink,
wood.
clink, clink, clink. Okay, so it
Like,
sounds
not,
like wood.
not unlike wood that would be
these are
used for
like
ship
side passages?
construction
Yeah.
with
These
sort
we
of
came
metal
from here.
framework on.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this is like a fake wall.
So, yeah, there's definitely a door here. Significant door. There's probably something important behind it if they felt the need to try to hide. this. So
And you recall, most doors for rooms that you've come across have been obscured in this way.
Is it locked?
can I open it? No.
Locked.
May, could you unlock a door through a wall?
I can try. I mean, a lot of lock picking, so long as I can
mostly
find the
feel.
holes.
Stop making
It's mostly
excuses.
feel.
Believe in yourself and just do it.
So long as I can find the holes, yes.
Picking locks is
And,
most,
and
mostly
now
by
that
feel.
like
Yeah,
when you're all interacting
yeah,
with
yeah.
this,
Is that a lesson?
If
I don't-
I can
I don't
just
know if we
find the
wanna go
holes and I can do it. I think
Rated
that's a
E
lesson for
everyone.
everybody.
Really?
I mean, everyone's got to learn that one at some point.
Do they?
Well, I guess they don't have to, but
Yep.
you ought to.
Yep.
Phrasing!
Just Twixen?
Phrasing!
Probably not.
I mean, maybe not. You never know what professions you could end up with later in life.
Oh dear.
Goodness.
Oh dear.
If you really let things get out of control, you know.
Anyway,
So how about that door?
Is
how
he
about that door?
anatomically correct and fully functional, trained in
I'm a
multiple
robot.
techniques?
You can have
Anyway.
attachments.
Guys, so, yes, because a lot of lockpicking is already by feel.
Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna, yeah.
It's also when
Straight
I
roll.
was saying when Jacobin interacted with the wall and the rest of you started looking at stuff at the wall. You notice it kind of starts to fade a little bit. So it looks like you can still see the
Okay, so
illusion.
I could get my hands in
but you
and
can now-
find.
We need to stop thinking. Yes.
Okay, so just a straight roll.
Less think, more saw.
22.
22. Okay.
You're pretty good.
Yeah, you managed to,
That's
unlock.
by rolling a 6.
You managed to unlock the door.
Fiddle with those holes just so.
Just right. Got
And you see sort of that effect that you saw before, where this sort of magical effect kind of unlocks and then sort of breaks away.
Is the illusion of the wall still there?
It is, but I mean, you can see through the illusion.
Okay. Translucent, kind of.
Yeah,
Okay.
since it's never very clear as to what illusions look like if you know they're illusions. You know.
I imagine it would be like hologram.
It just
Yeah.
still looks
Like
like
a
an illusion.
good-
It looks like what it looks like. It's just
Yeah.
until you dispel it.
Yeah. But so you open it up. What do you do?
Can I see in?
It is dark in this room. So I think that means May and Seraph can see in there. Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
Me.
Can Twixen?
Looking that up.
No.
I don't think so, no.
Warforged do not have dark vision.
Yeah. We'll have to
Yeah, no. it's the bottom
install
for me.
night vision
Dark
goggle
vision goggles,
upgrade.
Yeah.
Got to pull a bow and get some.
You see a large, expansive study/library. Lots of books. There are several writing desks.
Does it look like there are signs of anyone having been in here recently?
Give me a perception check.
I shall percept the check. Oh, come on! It teetered on 20 and then landed on 2.
Of course.
I rolled a 2.
Okay. I mean, especially given that no light sources have been activated, which you presume there would be, in a study. You don't see any evidence of activity in here.
Well,
We appear like we're the first ones here in a while.
let's take a look around then.
I'm gonna see. Guys, do we?
Can you
do
cast
we
light?
Looks.
Want,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Literally.
Bright
guys.
light. And once you cast light, you see it's almost as if your light dims for a second and then sort of spills into the floor in like droplets, like droplets of light, which then hit the floor and then spread out, and then and then your light spell sort of comes back up, but there are now magical lights all activating within the study.
Okay, so I'm just
Why do I
imagining
not
national.
remember this
Say-
feature?
I'm
Cheat
just
code. I've never seen
imagining
you do that
National
before.
Treasure right now.
Yep.
Where they just light the one and everything goes, but then they still have the torch.
Okay, so we're gonna steal the Declaration of Independence now. All right, as long as I get to be Nick Cage. Pardon me.
Not correct. As that would not be the nation of analog.
No.
Nope, wrong nation.
Magna Carta, maybe.
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah,
not
yeah.
the Declaration of Independence.
Crown
Yeah.
jewels?
I was just following the.
Yes.
Crown jewels
reference.
would be interesting.
Oh.
I don't know. We keep putting things in holes. Crown jewels might be somewhere. Just saying.
True.
We're
Aren't your kids watching this?
We are.
we are truly terrible.
I'm like, I'm trying.
I'll be in trouble
Your
later.
wife's having to explain some things right now, huh?
Oh no, I've already explained those things.
Oh, good.
That
So-
was all me.
Anyway.
Yes.
Maybe.
So there is now bright light throughout this area, and so the two of you are able to see now.
Great.
Very expansive library. There are several writing desks, just rows upon rows of bookshelves filled with tomes large and small.
Well, there's definitely.
Would May have ever been towards? I don't feel like she would ever have even been in a
We
library.
were all in a library at the end of that dungeon
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
with that
yes.
evil demon dude that was trying to eat our souls or whatever.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. That's right. I was like,
Yep.
"Would she have been in the library? Yes, yes, she was once.
Time to add to my book collection. Let's go for book number 2.
I feel like I've got the Clay Golem book.
I have a book on the history of the Warforged, part 1. Can I find History of the Warforged, part 2 in this library?
When did you get History of the Warforged Part 1?
In the library.
And when
At the end of the dungeon in the island.
Yeah.
Interesting.
In my little
When we
closet there on
rescued
the ship, I have,
the other crew.
I have my music
Yeah.
box, and I have my one book that is like the history of the Warforged.
That's right.
Which I am now calling part 1, and
Okay.
I need part 2.
I remember I Zone of Truth the guy to figure out he was a
Yep.
baddie.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
That he was, an Arcanoloth.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
when did we end up in Elder Scrolls? Is what I want to know.
That's an excellent question. When you left Legend of Zelda.
Okay, that's fair.
Anyway.
You finally woke up. Fade to black, and we're in the back of a wagon.
Oh my God! Yes.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say, and then it's 3 days later, and you wake up halfway across the world in a temple with a hangover. Yeah. I would say give me an investigation check, Twixen.
And I would actually want to try and look for a book about the Feywild.
Give me an investigation check for that.
No.
Yeah.
21.
21.
16.
16. Okay. What are you two doing? They kind of just start wandering.
Is this
off.
a single level or a multi-level?
Multi-level?
How many?
Is it like
2
Beauty and the
levels.
Beast?
I'm just looking for doors and exits or.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't need to roll a
Okay.
check for that. So it takes some time, but you don't find any other exits out of here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And you're pretty thorough. So,
Yeah. I mean, yeah. While the kids are figuring out what books they're going to check out, I'm going to do some actual work.
Yeah.
That's legit. That's totally legit. That's
I'm not complaining.
yeah.
Yeah.
Seraph, what are you up to?
I am trying to recall if there were any books stored in this section of the building that might be helpful as far as the arcane, divine, and other nature of this machine.
Okay.
'Cause they have to have gotten this knowledge from somewhere.
Sure.
Start here, move out.
Investigation. Which is the closest analog to how to use a library.
That is better than the last one. 15.
Okay. So, Twixen, with your analytical mind, you find, I don't know if I'd necessarily call it History of the Warforged Part 2, so much as a book not too dissimilar to something to the effect of, like, Warforged, how do they work?
Perfect.
And sort of a collection of writings about scholars' theories on sort of Warforged construction.
You
I
open
wouldn't
up
necessarily
the
call
book,
it
it's
physiology.
3 words. They
It's
are
the-
magnets.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, it's
Magical magnets.
it's the Jemmora Journal of Warforged Medicine.
More like engineering.
Yeah.
As you gather from the tone of some of the
like
authors
New England
during a
Journal of
brief
Medicine.
perusal, yeah, not at all sympathetic to the idea that Warforged are thinking, sentient beings. It is very much treated like essentially like a user's manual for a golem. Just very complicated golem.
I've got a book like that.
You do.
I do.
Actually.
I know. It's just
Inexplicably.
sitting in my pack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
May,
yes,
you find.
I look under F for Feywild.
Okay.
As long as you don't have an angry skull.
So
in
long
your
as it's not
pack
under
anymore.
Dewey Decimal.
You do find it's a collection of stories and poems. And did you say Feywild or did you say Court of Gloom?
Feywild.
Okay. About fairies. Looks like it's a collection of stories written by elven poets about their homeland.
Okay.
Whether or not it's informative or not,
So
who's
is
to
it
say?
kind of like a Grimm's fairy tales?
No, more like it would be a collection of like poems from Yeats
Okay.
about fairies.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean that's kind of what we're dealing with here.
Meta travel in an antique land.
Yeah.
What is this book called?
It is well. It's
She needs to know the name of her book for her
Yeah.
book.
Yes.
It's very meta.
so the Elven translation.
Yeah,
Because
I'll
it
take
is
that.
because the title
Because
is in
it's-
Elvish.
Yeah, because I'm assuming
the,
it's in
the
Elf.
common translation would be for the audience. Songs of the Homeland.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Feywild.
No.
Sorry.
It's just Ozymandias.
That
It's just that poem over and over and over.
Songs of the Homeland.
Songs of the Homeland. Ballads of Exiles.
Okay.
Seraph, you find
I needed the name of the book for my book. Yes.
Nice.
it takes you some time. As this is not necessarily lore that is looked highly upon in
Right.
Twillin, in particular. In Kirinjo, you could find it, in the front desk, because they're all about.
Everybody
that
just
magic.
carries that one around.
As this is sort of heavy necromantic
Yeah.
magic. You actually had just about given up on trying to find something to that effect when you notice it is sort of locked in the arms of this angelic statue, which you would understand would be a sort of locking mechanism as a way to keep it from those who would, pry its secrets.
Use it incorrectly.
Yeah. And make me a religion check.
That's one I roll pretty good on. And when the dice is not being a jerk, at least. 12.
Okay. Here's that you recognize the kind of angel that this is carved from. Looks like it's depicting sort of one of the main kinds of angels that serve Kure, which would be fitting for an angel of light to be safeguarding against sort of dark magics. And it is. Sorry, I'm just trying to look up the thing. It would be, in this case, so in sort of mechanics terms, an angel depicting a deva,
Okay.
which are, celestial angels. Many of them serve the gods. This one in particular has more, has sort of feathered collar and other motifs that would signify service to Kure.
So is it sort of symbolically held, or is it physically locked in the arms?
It is physically locked in the arms.
Okay.
But you can see through kind of the, because it's like this,
Yep.
you're able to see enough of the illustration on the cover and the cover text and everything that it would appear to say, like a treatise of dark magics and artifacts.
May!
Coming! Stone book. Yes.
I tapped the locked arms.
Okay.
So May, you don't necessarily see a lock
Okay.
right off the bat.
Okay.
By all accounts and appearances, it looks like this statue, like the arms were either moved or almost like if it was constructed around this book to hold it in place.
Can I make an investigation check to see if I can find any type of like lever or
Sure.
anything like move the pinky and it'll unlock or something?
Yeah, roll that die.
Nat 20. So that is a 21.
Okay.
Yeah, my investigation is
Yeah.
Not,
Yeah.
Wow,
Not fantastic.
I have better investigation than you. Okay.
So,
Duly noted.
you're very thorough.
yes.
You don't seem to find anything mechanical.
I'm like touching it when I'm obviously looking for this and doesn't like feel.
And you notice as you're sort of investigating, you're sort of poking and prodding and everything. This statue is like resonating with some kind of magical energy. It's very faint. But from what you can guess, it's some kind of very potent magical energy.
Okay. Yeah, there's I can't get it. There's something magic. One of you guys is gonna have to, because if I was gonna be able to do, I mean, this thing can't really get taken out. I don't know. I don't really know too much about magic.
Spell magic.
I love how we didn't even notice that you had come up and whoom.
He does that a lot.
He does do that a
He
lot.
does that a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a roll if you're gonna cast it
At
at third
level 4.
At level 4, you see
Jesus, we still got to
No
fight
roll
the
needed.
End boss.
No roll needed.
no roll needed. Suddenly, as Twixen casts the spell, I'm gonna need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, yes.
Remember, you get Jacobin's bonus
I'm
because
not near them.
You're not near them.
You're not
I'm
near us?
looking for
Down on the floor.
exploring the place.
That's true. You're looking for doors.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, we're
you
upstairs.
You don't need to make one then,
Right.
Okay.
You're not near us.
because you're not near them.
You're not picking up books like the rest of us.
So,
Some
what
light
was...
reading material for
Constitution
Okay.
saving throw.
Yep. 14.
the journey. 19.
24.
Okay.
I can't even roll that high when I want.
May.
Not
Con
possible.
plus 7 for
Yep.
my.
Oh, yeah, sorcerers. Yeah.
We've
there
done
is
Con charisma. Are you safe?
An obscenely bright flash of light.
Okay.
May, you did not shield your eyes in time, so you are currently blinded.
Ma. Oh, wait. No, that's green.
Of course.
Twixen and Seraph,
Yes.
you did manage to shield your eyes in time. And when you reopen them, there is a thin layer of stone that begins falling away, and before you stands this angel, still clutching the book.
I bow, servant of my lady.
Have you come to peruse the collection? They say.
No.
I'd have noticed
said
the
that?
flash of light at this point.
You did notice the flash of light. Yeah.
We are simply passing through.
I'm starting to make my way towards wherever they are.
Okay.
Who said that? Who just came in the room? What just happened? I can't see anything.
We are passing through.
More specifically, we are in search of knowledge of dealing with a grave threat to the kingdom that is based somewhere in this building. It is our hope to find the knowledge to dispel the threat with minimal harm to the people of this area.
I see.
What he's saying is, as I come waltzing up from wherever I was, is that information's probably in that book. So, how about you hand it over?
This information has been deemed unfit for mortal eyes, and you cannot peruse its contents.
Well, then, are you going to take care of the issue here?
My duty is to safeguard this knowledge.
Well, that's a pretty shit duty. We've got something more important to do, so this is your last chance to hand it over.
Jacobin.
That is not possible.
Well, anything's possible. And hey, fighting an angel's the next best thing to fighting a god. I attack
What? What?
with my radiant distance hammer thing.
No!
Roll initiative, everybody.
Yep.
Oh my! How did I get not blinded?
I have missed you horribly, my friend.
I presume he's getting a surprise attack. 'Cause I'm surprised.
What?
You think I was going to take the opportunity to fight an angel?
I have missed you, my friend.
You know that most of us have charisma as our lead attribute.
Yeah.
Or
And
close
several
to it.
of us have persuasion in absurd numbers.
Yeah.
I've got
Why are you
+6.
hitting everything?
I'm really strong.
You are.
I'm really good at hitting things.
That's undeniable.
Yeah, it's like my sleight of hand.
Like how you hit my heart every time.
Yeah. See? You're smitten.
Yeah, it's true.
That's sleight of hand.
Shaunisman, not.
Hey guys, I'm blind.
I hope we piss
We
off
should-
your god so
I'm
bad.
We
aware.
should have just,
No, I'm reminding them.
let go during the toilet bowl. That's just how this is gonna go.
So, relevant, Courtney.
Yeah,
You
I have
automatically
disadvantage.
fails
I ain't
any
afraid of no
ability check
angel.
that requires
I
sight.
have it brought up on.
Okay.
I have the conditions brought up on Beyond.
Attack rolls against you have advantage,
Advantage, and I have
and
disadvantage.
your attacks have disadvantage,
Okay.
which means
That-
no sneak attack.
Yes.
You ain't afraid of no angel. That actually explains a lot there, Venkman.
So, how this is going to work is I need everybody to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Did you all
Wow.
Yes.
do that? Okay. I'm going to use my mini because I don't have an angel mini, but I've got a Daristrix mini, which is just as good.
Because he wasn't really planning on us attacking it.
Oh, I was.
He absolutely.
Yeah, he was.
He
I know
absolutely.
Jacobin too well.
He prepared for us to fight anything and everything that we could come into.
Literally.
Pretty much. Or you could have talked your way out of it, but I figured a fight would happen. So,
It's Jacobin.
had
do
your
I have a
chance.
20 or higher? Do I have a 20 or higher?
22.
Okay. What is your dexterity?
18. Or plus 4.
Okay. I need you to make a second d20 roll.
Ooh. Wow.
Nice.
Just straight roll.
17.
17.
high.
Okay. So, May's going first.
Nice.
Then the Deva. Any 15 to 20? Oof. 10 to 15.
14.
Big goof.
Seth.
Pretty standard.
Yeah.
Twixen.
4.
Also 4.
Also 4. I'm pretty sure
My dex is
Twixen wins on the
+1.
dex.
No.
I have 12 dex.
Dex was my dump, remember?
That's right, but
Yeah.
it's now no longer just a negative.
It's
just
zero.
a 0. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So,
I go
Jacobin
with
and then
Wow.
Twixen.
Okay.
Okay. So, but here's what happens. Jacob, you get your attacks in,
Yeah.
but so your initial attacks are going to have disadvantage.
Okay. Sure.
This is the surprise round.
Yeah.
But it seems to have known that you were going to do that.
Of course
It's a little weird.
It's fine.
Not sure why.
Has the force.
Disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Where I haven't looked at this sheet in a long time. So 17 to hit.
With
That
disadvantage?
is going to hit.
Holy schmoly.
Yeah.
Right?
That's gonna hit.
That's going to hit.
So
Is this kind of your
this is
Master
my
Hammer
master
attack?
sword. Yeah.
Okay.
Master hammer.
All right,
I have a feeling this is gonna do nothing.
because that's relevant to know.
I know. But Jacobin needs to learn this the hard way, so
Yep.
that's fine. Math. 16. It's all radiant, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 16 all radiant.
Okay.
Does that seem to do anything?
It does do something. It doesn't seem to be very effective
Okay.
attacking a.
Okay.
Being
so,
light
but
with
it did
radiant
seem to
energy.
do something.
It did do something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will make my second attack.
Okay.
You attack with light hammer. It is not effective.
Yeah. 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Another 16 damage.
Okay. Yeah, similar thing.
And how far am I from it?
I'm gonna say so you are within 30 feet
Okay.
because that's the range.
Oh,
of-
yeah, yeah, okay.
That's the range of your blast.
Perfect. So, yeah. All right, need to switch this up a bit, and that's my turn.
Okay. It had basically used the dodge action on its turn, so now we're at the top of the order. May.
Yep. I'm gonna pop the hood up on my cloak
Okay.
because that's just a bonus action.
Yep.
And I'm going to try and just hide because
Is it a bonus action?
Yes, it's a bonus. I was just looking at it. Yeah, it's
Okay.
a bonus action. And I'm going to like try and like remember where I was in regard to all of this and try and hide behind like a bookshelf or something.
Locate object.
Because
Yeah, that
I'm
would
blind
work
and I'm
eventually on
useless.
there. I've never seen it before.
Yeah, I'm going to say make your hide check with disadvantage.
Let's read the spell.
The book, though.
I think the book.
Find a picture.
Yeah.
Which it's if it's your cloak, it might just cancel out the advantage.
We're gonna make your god so mad at us.
Yeah, stealth. There we go. Disadvantage.
Blame it on Jacobin. Just blame it on your dumb companion.
25.
See, there's not much you can
Okay.
do about it.
To the best of your knowledge, you feel like you're hiding pretty well. Mm-hmm. You definitely felt like you climbed over and behind something.
There we go. Over and behind something.
Something or someone?
I feel like I would be able to
All
feel.
the
some-
books
something.
are mimics.
No, we're not throwing me at a mimic again.
Why not?
Yeah, that would have been good. Like if they rolled poorly on their investigations, pull a mimic book.
Sadly, not the theme of the room.
That was my low.
Well,
but,
I
yeah,
just gave
that-
myself an
nice.
idea for my lighthouse.
Yeah.
Oh,
a
goodness.
whole
Next week.
library full of mimics, where every book is a mimic.
No, I wouldn't be that.
Different mimics.
You could do the Kutoa thing and make the lighthouse a deity.
Oh no, my lighthouse isn't actually going to be a lighthouse. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just
We
called
know.
that.
We know.
Yeah.
It's a gun.
Just a
It might as well be
Yeah.
at this
Anyway.
point. So,
Metal Gear.
pretty much.
You're that ninja.
The Davis turn.
Ocelot.
The Deva, holding on to the book with one hand, sort of extends a hand out and reaches its fingers out, and what coalesces from light swirling out of its body into this sort of wicked-looking mace made out of light. Then it simply holds it out in your two direction, Seraph and Jacobin. The contents of this book must not be perused by mortals. And then turns to Twixen, and in May's general direction as well, sweeping across. The books may not leave the library. And then begins to stride forward toward Jacobin. Just rushes forward with the book still in his hand, and 2 attacks with the mace.
Mace to the face. No? No Overwatch play?
What is your armor class, Jacobin?
18.
18. That is only going to be 1 hit,
All right.
but I need more d8s.
Oh, the D8s.
Well, this is probably a large creature, right? It's a large.
No,
No, it's medium.
medium size.
But it has
I'm even less afraid of it now.
a divine magic-y stick, so
So
so do
Jacobin, you take. Well, damage resistance doesn't matter for you, right?
I don't have any damage.
You don't have any. I'm just going to add them all up then.
ah.
21 points of damage.
Okay.
Most of it being this searing, radiant light that comes from this mace that seems to just penetrate right through your armor, leaving behind surface level burns.
Well, I didn't think I was going to get a 10 while I wasn't twirling.
And then you are going to get an attack of opportunity as it takes to the air.
Okay.
And with a big swoop of its great vulture wings, sort of lifts up into the air.
This thing has vulture wings?
Yeah.
It's
This
a
thing's evil as heck.
Angel of Kure.
Oh, it's so evil. Natural 20.
Okay.
I'm not smiting this one.
Okay.
Doesn't seem like a good look. So, full damage.
You attacked it instead of negotiating.
That's,
But now that you've made it mad, you won't smite it because that looks bad.
Well, no, it's just not optimal.
Effective.
Why am I going to waste all that radiant damage?
Yeah.
He
When
wants
we
to,
still have the end boss to fight.
he wants to
that's fair.
save it for
I got it.
Yeah.
that thing.
Something that you can actually damage with it.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
half of it. Not worth it. So 19, right? Yeah, 19 damage right off the bat. $27 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. So, but yeah,
That seemed to be
yes,
regular, right?
Yeah.
It is a magic weapon, so
yep,
I would.
yeah, that was fine.
Okay.
So yeah, it's now flying in the air. It simply says, "Return the books to their places, and there will be no further need for this conflict." And with that, we are going to take a break.
Okay. How high is the thing in the air?
breeze at my desk at work
Yeah.
with no airflow.
In my,
No, I brought
I went out and bought an
I
air
brought this-
conditioner right after that D&D session.
Yeah.
I've been sitting in my AC bedroom for the last week.
Yep.
I had a desk fan that I got from Tucknose Eric.
We're on.
Oh,
We're
we're
on.
good.
Hello and welcome back. Tales of Jemmora, the Kraken's Wake.
Dun, dun, dun.
Our D&D show of nonsense and nomenclature and octopoids. Yeah? Right.
Is that proper
Octopides.
nomenclature?
Nomenclature of octopoids.
Octopose?
Anyway.
Octorocks.
Anyway,
So,
octaves.
before the break, the party had made
Cracking a
their
cold
way.
one with the boys.
Here it is.
You have no idea what I'm pouring, do you, audience?
It's soda, folks. It's soda. Of
Yes, and this is actually
of
water.
an unidentified brand.
Sure.
Should I represent our sponsors?
No,
Just kidding.
We don't have those.
we don't have those.
We're not cool enough. So, the party made their way to what is essentially the royal library at the royal estate, trying to look for literature that could help them destroy this necromantic engine.
And now we're fighting an angel.
Well, that's what I was doing.
Now we're fighting an angel.
That's what you were doing, yeah.
Now we're doing something way cooler.
Twixen and May looking for just some sort of light reading.
Very light reading.
And Jacobin deciding, hey, that angel has that book that Seraph's trying to get, and it won't give it up. So
Well,
I'm just
well-
going to fight it.
Come at me, bro.
His initial thing was, there's got to be a way out of this room other than that door.
Yeah. There's got to be.
That thing is keeping that thing from that guy, so I'm going to hit it.
Yeah. You got it.
That's about right.
Yes.
You got it. Nailed it.
So as we return, we are still in combat. We have not exited combat yet. Nobody has cast Feign Death, or Shadow Melt, or Vanish. So, Sarah, it is your turn. The Deva has flown 30 feet up into the air. And you are all kind of at one end of the library. It's sort of a long rectangular room filled with all sorts of bookshelves. Twixen, you are also sort of right in the immediate vicinity. May has run off somewhere. You don't quite know where because you're
I don't
blinded.
quite know where I am, but
'Cause
I
you were
hope that I'm hidden.
Blinded by the light. Jacobin, considering trying to run around and jump off the second story to do a flying leap.
You are not Jemmora.
Might take a couple turns
see.
to do that. But
Maybe.
we'll also see what happens.
Yeah, do that Dark Souls diving attack. So good.
So, Seraph, you are up. So it's roughly about 35 feet away from you in the air.
Okay. Remaining in my position
Yeah.
of obeying respect. Servant of my lady Kure, we respect your duty to protect the knowledge within that book. However, there must be a way through your divine vision to be able to find the knowledge that we need to destroy the danger that is plaguing this world and will make the dangers within that book seem minor. Am I persuading?
Yeah, give me a persuasion check.
I'm persuaded.
Okay.
A persuasion check.
Sean.
I've literally been waiting for this 17 and a half sessions.
I'll give you a divine vision. Just give me a couple rounds.
22.
No. I don't wanna.
Destruction of a profane artifact is certainly within the mission that Kure expects. I am happy to deliberate if that is your mission. However, this knowledge may not be used for that purpose.
How would you recommend, with your knowledge of this library, to find what we seek to destroy the artifact that endangers this land?
I would suggest you keep looking.
Wrong answer.
And I'm going to say that it's Jacobin's turn.
Crap.
I mean, that was a lot more than 6 seconds.
I mean, it's a very simple solution. Well, you can't have this book, so keep
Yeah.
looking for other books.
Okay.
is what you got out of that.
Okay.
And I say, wrong answer. And I'm just going to do radiant hammers at it.
Sure.
You can't radiant hammers at it, though.
Sure can. 30 feet.
I thought it only worked when you were at full health.
No.
Above 50%.
Above 50%.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
We.
my
so my
bad
initial
memory.
thought was, if it was in fact full Master Sword mechanics, that would be great for D&D.
Okay.
Because, and I said before the show started, yeah, this is D&D, not Monster Hunter.
Right.
Doesn't work.
23 to hit.
That'll hit.
And 17 radiant damage.
Okay.
Probably halved.
Yep.
I don't think this one's going to hit. But we'll see. 15
Does not hit.
does not hit.
Nope.
And I will start making my way to the closest stairway.
Yep. Would you like to say anything before you take off in that direction?
Nope.
Okay. So you all, so you two see Jacobin just sort of suddenly turn and just start booking it.
Actually, I will say something. Actually. You just stay right there and wait and
Just
see,
waiting
what,
for it.
see, what, see what's going to happen.
I was waiting for it. Turns, runs down the center corridor, and then after getting, well, for 30 feet, you're still running down the center
Yeah, yeah,
corridor. You're not quite sure what he's doing. Twixen.
It's Jacobin, so nothing good for the party is the answer of what he's doing.
Nope, he's glad she's kind of hiding.
The best
Oh,
possible
she's
thing.
hiding.
You have no idea what's even going
Pull out
on.
my
No, I
wand of
don't.
web and shoot a web at it to keep it kind of wherever it is.
Okay. So that's just the web spell, right?
Yep.
Okay. Are you
Don't you
attuned?
all see I'm working hard?
Does that require attunement?
But we're helping you.
Are you attuned to it?
It'll realize it can't win, and then it'll do whatever we want it to.
I don't know if it requires
It doesn't
attunement.
require attunement.
Honestly, if we destroyed it,
Or-
it just goes back to its own plane.
Or,
Probably.
Oh, yeah,
or
no, it
it'll
does not require
discorporate
attunement. Yep.
with the book.
No. The book's from this plane. It's from
Oh,
another
nope.
plane.
Requires
Probably.
attunement by a spellcaster.
Oh, yep.
Okay.
Go and check your
Well, the
attuned
book,
items.
yeah.
How many?
Well, yeah, the book.
You only have
the book
3
might
available.
be.
Why would the book go with it?
And I'm pretty sure you have all
Because
3
it's like
used
killing
up.
Okay,
demon.
yeah, no, you're right,
Prime
I would.
material. It just goes back to its own.
Because you have your
So-
spear,
Never mind.
Right.
you have your
Built and
Gujin.
reborn.
Yep.
So you can't use your wound
To
web.
kill it,
And the
kill it,
braces
you have
of
to go to
defense.
its actual plane.
Yeah.
I would-
I'm assuming it hasn't been sunrise in the last 15 minutes since we started this.
No.
Presumably not.
Okay.
Yeah, this is all
What time of
happening.
day is it, by the way?
Yep.
Well, as of right now, it's difficult to tell. Because you're all inside.
Okay.
And
Inside
none of you have
windowless
keen
rooms.
mind.
And there's no windows.
It's sometime
not in
between
this room.
6 a.m. and 5:59 a.m.
Well, there were windows up in the Queen's chamber, right?
No.
No, there weren't.
Are there just
No.
not windows in this castle?
The
Anywhere?
queen's chambers are in an interior
These are all
room
interior
for
rooms.
safety.
We've not gone by any
No.
windows
It-
in our whole wandering
Well,
around
he
this
was 12.
castle.
we're in the middle section. We haven't
We've
gotten
wandered
into
around
the
quite a bit of
We
this
haven't
place.
gone
I'm just
into the
saying.
battle-
It's
Element
12. They're
section.
not really too fond of windows because the
Okay.
doom and gloom
Okay.
outside, doom and gloom
Things
outside.
come in the window.
I'll let it go.
Yeah.
I'll let it go.
But
Yep.
I'll answer your question.
I would
It's
know what
early
time it is.
afternoon.
That's what I thought because we started this in the morning.
yes.
Yes.
You started this ill-advised siege now, like at dawn.
We started this flawless, perfect siege.
Also, I would know what time it is.
Right.
Yes.
Because I have the orb of perfect time.
So it's not perfect time. It's
you
the
know.
orb of time.
Whatever. Orb of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which would just tell you.
Early afternoon.
Whatever.
Afternoon.
Bride's noon.
Orb of time. Yeah.
So anyway, so what are you doing?
I'm going to hold my action and wait for it to come within range of a stab.
Okay. May.
How do I can't see anything. What's going on? And I'm just
Where did May end up, since I can see?
May is currently, like, hiding under a desk.
Okay. Perfect.
So like protected, but
Yep.
I mean she's not hiding from anybody.
Yep. Sure. Perfect.
but the thing is, I don't know that.
Nope.
May does not know that.
Also, yelling out kind of gave away her position too.
Yeah, no, because I just, but
Yep.
me was more just, I need to hide.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because I really can't do anything because I have no idea what's going on. So yeah, I'm gonna hold my sunblade out, but it's sheathed. It's down in the hilt right now.
So
and-
it's just a handle.
Yes, it's just a handle until I can like see. So if somebody is able to make it, so I'm like, guys, I can't do anything. I'm blind. Like, yeah,
Okay.
We'll get unblinded.
I can't do that myself
Okay.
because I don't get to make any like saving attack or
Are
saving roll.
you not going to take an action then?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah,
Okay. I will assume that you dodge then.
yeah.
She didn't say it.
I'm going to make that assumption. Since
Well, because I have no idea what's coming, but I'm like listening out to see like if I can hear anything come towards me or anything. So, yeah.
okay. So at
I
the
don't-
end of your turn,
Yep.
make a con save.
And the threat is up, and she is not.
21.
Okay. Your vision slowly comes back.
Okay.
So
Okay.
the Deva's turn. Yeah, the Deva's going to swoop down, make 2 attacks at Jacobin, and then swoop back up.
Is it still within range of me?
No,
Okay.
because it is flying.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's got fast fly speed.
Jerk.
What's your AC again?
18.
2 hits.
Yeah.
Big oof. Oh, that's a D10. Get out of there. First attack. Uh, 25 damage. Second attack. 21 damage. You do get an attack of opportunity as it flies back up out of reach.
22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Mm-mm. 11 bludgeoning.
Okay.
How's this thing looking?
It's looking pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty good. It's now flying, well, about 30 feet up, now in the center of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Seraph.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now officially an episode of Tales of Jemmora.
Oh gosh.
Oh no. Is he throwing a fireball in the library?
No.
Because that would really make it a Tales of Jemmora episode.
I'm casting Hold Person on an ally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's an episode of Tales of Jemmora.
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
That's
It's
fair.
it's like what's the over under on when Hold Person gets cast in an ally? Yeah.
This is 2 episodes in a row for that.
Oh, it's more than that, I'm sure.
Wiz 16.
Yeah.
Wisdom save?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, poor roll. 9, no good.
Nice.
I was gonna say, is that including your?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I've got it all figured out here.
Cool.
Yeah, just
Well,
I rolled.
wisdom is your dump stat, so.
I just have I have a high whiz save. It's just poor roll.
Yeah.
Yep.
So okay. Yeah, you sort of stiffen up and you've definitely felt this before.
Stop attacking the servant of Kure. The book is here. The book is not that.
I can't do anything though. I have no response.
And I'm not worried about him. I'm looking at the only other one who's attacked the diva thus far.
Have I attacked?
No.
You webbed her.
No, I didn't.
No.
No?
He's not attuned to that wand.
I
right.
said that out loud, but then we discovered that I couldn't, so I held my
So
action.
Okay, you held your
He
action.
readied an attack
All right.
in case
So now
David came at him.
So you didn't attack it, but you're the only other
Wanted
person
to.
who's capable.
I may have looked aggressive, but I did
Okay,
not
yeah.
attack.
Yeah.
It's as much
Yeah,
as
because I was blind, so I just hit.
featureless robotic face can look
Yes.
aggressive.
Well, stance and holding my spirit ready.
Okay, Jacobin, wisdom save.
Better. 19.
You are freed.
Is that end of turn or
It
start
is
of turn?
end of turn.
Yep.
So,
Oh, you stopped him doing something stupid for 1 turn.
Twixen.
That's all we may need. Maybe.
I guess I will wander the shelves looking for anything that sounds pertinent to our problem.
Okay. Give me an investigation roll.
Are we still in combat?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
I have 6 seconds. 11.
And clearly we're in the correct department, as it were.
Okay. You don't find anything in this particular section, just with a quick cursory
Yep.
set of glances. So yeah, Meg.
Yep, I'm gonna take the because is it still up in the air though?
Yeah.
Yeah. You said how many feet up in the air though?
So it's 30 feet up in the air from the center of the room. You can get within a 30-foot range with your movement speed
Yeah.
because you'll fast. and you're a rogue, so
I'm
you
gonna
can dash
do
as a bonus
that
action.
and dagger. And now
Love this.
these are at. Wait. Has it? It hasn't. Just he has attacked it. I haven't seen.
You don't know?
It.
You did not see anything.
I didn't see anything. Got it. Even in this last little bit, though, I didn't. Yeah, because yeah.
So what
I feel like I'm playing Resident Evil, the one where you're protecting the daughter girl, and she keeps running into the zombies.
The president's daughter. Yes.
Yes.
This is Resident Evil 4.
Okay.
Yep.
I couldn't. Yes.
Yeah.
That's how I feel right
Are you
now.
saying you're Leon Kennedy? Because I
At the
don't think you're
moment.
Leon Kennedy.
So what you saw was this angel swoop down, strike Jacobin twice with this mace of light, and Seraph casting hold person on Jacobin.
This angel looks super evil. It has friggin' vulture wings.
And Twixen went wandering off down.
We've
looking at
established that Kure has vulture features.
Obviously
Yes.
evil.
Yeah.
One of the few deities that is considered actually benevolent.
Right.
Super friggin' evil. Just look at it.
I am going to hold my action, but I'm
Okay.
going to move up next to Jacobin. If I can
Okay,
do
you'll
that.
have to use your bonus action to get over to him.
That's fine because I can still hold my action
You can, yes.
to if they get within 20 feet, I'm gonna dagger. Because because 20 is my
Okay.
yeah.
So I'm gonna say it would. So normally you only get to make one weapon attack.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a. It's
That's
not necessarily
that'll be
full
single.
action.
That'll be single
Yeah.
dagger. That's fine.
Yeah. So
That's fine.
good to know.
Yep. Yeah, because him attacking something doesn't always.
It
mean...
holds the mace out to you, May. The tomes must not leave the library. You have been warned.
Why are you attacking us though? It's just a book.
This collection represents the royal collection. These tomes are not yours to take.
They are the queen's.
They are free to peruse if you are guests here, but they may not leave the library.
I don't see any queen anyway, so as far as I'm concerned, we can take what we want.
I like it.
I'm just.
And
Can
then
I
with
just-
that, swoops down
Yeah.
to make 2 more mace attacks against Jacobin.
Yeah.
So, go ahead. If you wish to make your attack,
Yep.
This would be the time.
Did I not? Oh, I did get my turn with breaking out. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 20 to hit
That'll hit.
and 8 damage.
Okay. That's a hit and a crit.
Okay.
2 hits.
I'm
Sorry.
going down. I'm down.
It's.
There's no way I'm surviving it.
How many hit points are you
Less than 20.
at?
Or actually 21. But with a crit, there's no way.
You can't get crit.
That's true.
So it's just 2
Right.
hits.
All right.
Unless you roll.
I
You're
forgot
still
about
gonna have to
that.
roll pretty poorly for this not to take me
Well,
down.
we'll see.
Maybe.
Actually, I have 19 hit points left. Sorry. I did the math wrong.
Yeah, no, that first hit
Yeah, I knew it.
drops. Make your con save.
That's true.
As you feel Norn's fury course through you.
Yeah, I'm actually. Before, I just wanted to get this book. Now I'm legitimately pissed. Yeah, I make it
Okay.
with a 20.
Yeah, I think it leaves you at 1 hit point,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So I mean the second attack. So go ahead and make another save.
Yeah,
Because, oh look, it dealt at least a point of damage.
I make this one too
Okay. Still up.
with a 16. Just make it with a 16.
That's right. Yeah, because the DC increases every time.
Every time. So I'm gonna just note that DC,
DC increases by 5 every time you make it.
16. Actually, now it's 17. Okay.
Like forever or just.
There will come a point where I just mathematically cannot make it anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'd have to roll pretty darn well.
I'd have to
over
check
and
to see if
over.
it. I think it resets after a long rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, long rest.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Alrighty.
it's not forever.
Okay.
That'd be a bad,
Yeah.
That'd be a lousy power.
essentially artifact power.
Yeah.
So, Jacob, you get to make an attack of opportunity. It's kind of doing this like wheeling and then flying back up to the
21 to
center.
hit.
That'll hit.
Oh my god. "16 bludgeoning."
Okay. Still up.
Oh,
still,
yeah, I
Still
know.
looking real healthy.
Yeah, just because I'm the only one hitting it.
Yep. Sarah.
At this point, the only way to stop this conflict is to find a book better than that book. At least that's Seraph's logic, because he doesn't realize how
Or at least,
pissed Jacobin is at this
or at least
point.
convince Jacobin that you found a better book than that book.
Right.
That might not be enough, though.
At this point, it's not.
You need to tell me exactly where the thing we're looking for is.
Player knows it's not.
Oh yeah.
Character has no idea.
I mean, this is just a one hit point. You could just magic missile him and he'd go down.
Using my inspiration to get advantage on this search.
Okay.
It didn't help me that much.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm aware. So I rolled a 14, but despite the fact that I'm having a hard time finding it, I get the sense the information I'm looking for is in the last place that I searched right before I'm about to give up on that shelf.
Okay. So for the audience's benefit, because it was a little subtle, Tuck is spending his
plot
plot
token.
coin. So you run, yeah, kind of along in concert with Twixen, sort of searching around these shelves and everything. And you're looking through, and you're looking through what you think is the appropriate section and everything. And what you come across isn't a book, but a lockbox. And
Where's Al Gore when you need him? Taking it back.
you pick up this lockbox, and you sense, as you're holding onto it, this radiant power coming from within this lockbox. And you get the sense whatever's in here probably will be instrumental in defeating it. In defeating, destroying the device and defeating whatever creature you have.
Can I open the box, or is it locked?
It does appear to be locked. Not really clear if it's magically locked. So it may just be something as simple as, May, open this.
May!
When you take this lockbox out, you just hear the sudden shifting of wings. Unhand that this instant.
I have to fight it.
But you don't want to.
No, I don't.
And I don't mean this is just like, this is the solution. I mean, you seem to be incapable of letting go of this lockbox. Jacobin, you're up.
Yeah.
There's your competition.
Is lay on hands a bonus or an action?
Lay on hands?
I believe it's an action, but I'm not sure.
Let's find out.
A 1? A 2? No, that's different.
An action. It is an action.
Well, man, I really didn't want to use this now. The thing is 30 feet in the air again.
Yep.
Is it damage all radiant? What type of damage is it doing to me?
It is dealing a nominal amount of bludgeoning damage and a lot of radiant damage. Twixen, you're on deck.
Yep.
I think this is the time for Find Steed.
Perfect.
I see we're taking the Daristrix method of us dealing with our problems, eh? Jacobin summons a steed and just rides on out of here. He's done.
The sunset.
He's done.
That's not me.
He summons a celestial rhino and breaks through several walls to get to his problems.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That is
That
definitely
might
the
be
Jacobin
greater
answer.
steed. That might be greater.
That's probably
steed.
greater.
Anyway,
How close am I to a stairway?
It's going to be 30 feet to get to the stairway. It's going to take your movement to get to the stairway.
God, this is not going to happen.
You could try climbing a bookshelf.
No. I'm just going to keep doing my radiant hammer. Oh, and I can't. I'm
you
under
can't.
50%. Son of a gun.
We have like 1 hit point.
Hey, how high is the second floor above me?
It is pretty high. So it's actually like a 30-foot ceiling on this level.
Okay, how high to the second floor?
So
then?
to the second level, it's like 30 feet up.
Okay.
And then above that is another 30 feet up. So this room is 60 feet tall. 60 feet high. Very vaulted ceiling.
Yeah, it's really vaulted.
Let's
And books everywhere.
I love it.
let's Misty Step up onto the second floor.
Okay.
All right,
Misty
that's my
step
bonus.
onto the thing's back and just start punching it in the face.
It's not that big.
it's another
medium-sized.
medium-sized creature.
Yeah.
It would be
Have to
like
grab
me
onto
jumping
him.
on your back.
And then
Okay.
I will
Grab
jump
on
off the second floor.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
I was going to be like, you know.
We've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, normally
Kinda saw that coming.
there'd be a little bit of weird, you know, geometry involved to figure out to get up to, because it's like a balcony on the second floor.
Yeah.
But you know what? Yeah, we're
I
just gonna
can,
roll.
I
Cool.
can see the.
We're gonna roll with it.
Yeah.
Rule of cool.
No, it wasn't if you could see it. If is because what's the range of
Distance.
Misty Step?
30 feet.
Yeah, so that would have been the. but
Okay.
We're just gonna roll with it.
Whatever.
Yeah, Misty Step up.
And then
And
take
Jacobin-
a step back and run and jump
Brush
off.
your teeth.
Yeah. Yeah. And first attack. 27 to hit.
That'll hit. I'll say you'll be able to get both attacks in.
Figure.
It'll be, in
While
this
you're
case,
falling down
in this
through-
case, we'll say that it will be like Monster Hunter, and you can spin to win.
Yeah. There we go.
There we go.
16 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Second attack.
Yep.
Not gonna hit with this one. With a 14.
That will not hit.
That will not hit.
So that one, yeah, unfortunately, yeah, and then
30 feet.
yeah, and I'm gonna say you hit a bookshelf on the way down and just make your con save.
I need to beat a 17, which I do not.
Okay.
And I go on.
And Jacobin just hits the floor with a thud, and you see he starts bleeding.
Oh my god, idiot.
You are such a teenager sometimes.
Probably looks pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, it looked awesome. He didn't stick the landing.
No.
Or you could argue that he stuck it too well.
Yeah.
And he can't get up. So,
Adamantine armor is not good for sticking the landing.
Who knew?
yeah.
I knew.
Who'd have thunk?
I knew.
You did.
Yeah.
I knew what I was doing.
So, Twixen.
How far is Jacobin from me?
I'm gonna say you can get to Jacobin with your regular movement.
How far is the evil angel from me?
So evil.
30 feet up.
Evil?
It's the most evil thing we've fought in this
It's
whole
evil
place.
distance from me?
Just the evil distance, not the good distance.
It is because you're like essentially down a stack.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's evil.
Gonna be you have to
Just
like
loop
get
right
out
back
to the central
around?
Yeah,
corridor,
it's
and then it's
hitting the other
30
end of that
feet from
horseshoe.
there.
Okay. I will get to Jacobin. And I will do a second level Cure Wounds on Jacobin.
Okay.
What do you need?
May, you are on deck.
Okay.
12 hit points.
Okay.
Good enough for half a hit from him. That's cool.
Yay! I can still try to make my DC if it hits me.
Who knows? Maybe Jacobin will just Misty step and jump off the balcony again next turn.
That's a high likelihood.
Probably. While we're being honest here.
Because Jacobin likes to be rolling around at the speed of sound.
Wish I had my Gujin spell so I could cast Fly on you. It would
yeah.
make things so much easier.
Yeah.
All right. My turn?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to take the book out
Yep.
and then just start running towards
Oh my God.
Seraph because he called for me.
Okay.
No, dude, you're the only one going at this, and
No,
it seems pretty.
Not. Give it a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you easily make it over there.
yeah. And I'm gonna.
You have your action.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Yeah, investigate that. See if there's like any traps on it or.
Sure.
Yeah.
So that will take your action to
Yeah.
investigate.
20 modified.
You don't see any indication of any traps or whatever. Just a very complicated lock,
Okay.
almost like a puzzle lock on the front.
Okay. All right.
You also notice Seraph won't relinquish the box.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like you try and
yeah,
pull
like
it
I
out of
try
his,
and like.
you try and pull it out of his hand so that you can get a better idea of what's around it and everything, and he won't let go.
I got.
I can't let go.
Can I let go?
You can let go.
Okay. Okay. All right. And then, yeah, because it's an action to do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay over. And can I just put the book on a shelf?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've done what she told me to do. Put the book back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Deva's turn. The Deva is going to
Yeah, because I couldn't.
go screaming through the air.
Dash, disengage, or hide.
2 attacks against you, Seraph.
Awesome.
So, first attack. It's going to be a bit of a weird one.
This thing will probably take you out in 2 attacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So, what I need from you is I need an athletics check with advantage.
I mean, that's not a good thing, but yeah, those are both leaning on the corner. That's not helpful. Oh. For reference, I got a 7 and a 4,
Ouch.
which means I rolled a 7.
It
Yeah, you
takes a
two are
swipe
you
with the,
two are done.
It takes a swipe with the mace as if to knock the box out of your hands.
Okay.
And you see kind of a look of concern and shock on its face as it does not knock the box out of your hands and instead knocks you to the floor, as in you just go with the box.
Womp.
And
How much damage?
then no damage.
Okay.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
No, why would you get knocked out? Attack of opportunity.
Because she's right next to me.
Yeah.
You moved into your range, not out of it.
Yeah.
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 As I
You're
said, because
not-
last time it kind of swooped around.
You're not
and-
some kind of pole arm master. That second attack will hit. Now this, I'm going to roll separately because it is relevant.
It is relevant. That's true.
That's 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Oh God.
Wow.
That was the best it could be.
Yeah, but this is all halved.
Well, that's why I'm
Yeah.
bullet dodged.
So, This
that's right. I didn't
is.
think about that one.
I'm
Literally.
going to give you the total after resistance. You take
Okay.
12 points of damage.
So 17
I
total.
don't hate that. No, a total of 12 or a total of 17?
So the radiant damage is 12.
Okay, so a total of 17.
So a total of 17 damage.
I still don't hate that. It could have been far worse.
Oh yeah. Actually, you're probably the best tank for this.
Oddly enough.
I mean, my Warcraft guild has a long and storied tradition of mage tanking.
All right.
Sometimes intentionally, sometimes unintentionally. So, yeah, that is. Yeah, that's its turn. And it's now dropped to the ground and is now holding the mace over Seraph.
Okay.
Oh, and it's your turn now.
How far from where we are is the door out?
So from where you are now, it's going to be 30 feet back to the center corridor,
Yep.
and then 60 feet down the center corridor.
Okay, to get to
Yeah.
outside of the.
Perfect.
Forgive me, Thunderstep.
Okay. What kind of save do I got to make for that?
Yeah, what kind of
That
save
is-
do I have to make for that?
Is it reflex?
I am going to. No, it's
charisma?
not. It's con.
Okay.
But I'm going to, with your permission, use a sorcery point to careful spell it.
No, I can uncanny dodge it, dude.
Well,
Oh, that's true.
no.
I can't uncanny
You
dodge that?
can't uncanny dodge spells.
Oh, right.
You're thinking of evasion, and that's only for dexterity.
Yes.
I don't see why you wouldn't be able to sorcery point that.
Okay.
Isn't that kind of the point?
Because I made the action and I forgot that May was next to me.
No, that's fine.
Okay. With your permission, I
Yeah.
want her to pass the saving throw.
Yeah. Technically, you could pick Twixen too. I don't know how big Thunderstep is. Because you can select up to
Ten-
charisma modifier creatures.
10 foot.
Okay, so we'll say you pick Twixen as well.
Yeah.
Since he's kind of just there and just like,
No, he's over by me. He just healed me.
Yeah.
oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Right.
You could still elect to. You could elect to make all three of them safe
Sure.
with your charisma.
Why not?
Sure.
Just in case.
Okay. So you said con save.
Con save, yes.
Bam. It makes that save
Okay.
with a 21.
Pretty good.
That is a 5.
Okay.
And I'm out of the room. 'Cause it's a 90-foot
Sweet.
range.
Okay. Do you have to see it?
Oh, I do have to see it.
Okay.
You can get to
the door
right
open?
to the other side of the door. Because we left the door open.
Did we leave the door open?
I assume we left
Yeah,
the door
of
open.
course
We
we
didn't
did.
say we
Yeah,
closed
we
it.
did.
yeah, no,
we didn't close the door.
100%. You guys leave doors open wherever you go.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Except for the single time that he didn't want to tangle with what was in the arboretum.
Yeah.
That door got closed.
So here's what I'm
we
going to
closed
say.
the conservatory.
Okay.
The room had poisonous plants written all over it.
You can't get out of the room,
Okay.
but you can make it to the opposite end of the room.
Okay.
Right. So it's at like you're at the other end of a stack.
Yep.
And there's like an outer. Not like most libraries, they have the little hallways down the edge.
Yep.
So you can essentially reach the end of the room, and then you wouldn't be able to get out of the room with your movement, but you could get up and then move like basically to the door.
Okay. I do so.
Okay. Jacobin.
I stand up. That's half my movement.
Yep.
How far is the angel? Probably 30 feet.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, and you also took 5.
I took 5?
Yes.
Okay.
It had to roll the pass.
You careful spell.
Be careful.
Yeah, but that only means that they get to pass the saving throw.
Oh.
So they take half damage.
Oh, it's not the
Yeah,
wizard.
you automatically succeed on
That's
the
what I thought.
saving throw of a spell you cast.
Okay.
So she automatically takes half damage.
I got it. That's right. Evokers have the better one.
Right.
Which is, you can just be like, yeah, I'm going to cast
I'm
Fireball.
I'm going to fireball the room, but not you, you, and you.
but I'm going to
Yep.
create bubbles inside the Fireball so that it
Yep.
doesn't kill you guys. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So. But hey, 5 points of damage. That's a lot. That's
That's
you're
not
ahead
bad.
of the curve, May.
Yeah.
So. Twixen, you're on deck.
I'll lay on hands myself for 30.
Okay.
You need another sparkle bubble to make it.
How
Parkour.
close am I to him?
He's across the room now.
No, because we're close to that end of the room already anyway.
Yeah, he's close to that end of the room. And so we right.
I would be
May's
now,
the
too.
only one nearby.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like 40 feet.
Okay. I'll move 15 feet towards him.
Okay. Which is essentially just towards out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's my turn.
Okay. Twixen.
I guess I would head that direction as well.
Okay.
Join the mass exodus.
I'm not. I didn't say it. I'm not trying to leave.
I don't know that.
I guess.
What are you doing with your action? Are you going to dash?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can get out of the room with a dash.
I try to get out of the room. Can I physically leave the room with the book in my chest?
Oh, yeah.
You can.
I
Yeah.
do so.
Yeah.
I think you all are assuming she's bound to this room, and I don't think that's the case.
I mean, I don't think it's the case either. But
I think if
I
we
don't know. I
can
see
run
everyone-
fast enough, we know where there's poisonous plants. That's what I think.
no.
Get the monsters to fight
way
each
too
other. It
far.
works in Skyrim.
Other side of the castle, next floor up.
I should say
Anyway.
as well, when I get out in the hallway,
I didn't
kind
say it
of
was a
like
good plan.
adjust my running to kind of like be up on the side of the hallway.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Why did you just remember you can do that now?
I didn't, but this is the first time that it's been really relevant because
Viewers
the
know.
stacks only go up so high.
Twixen has a blessing from a spider spirit that allows him to basically spider climb. So
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, Twixen decides to just start running along the wall, down the corridor. Yeah. Yeah, there is nothing physically preventing you from taking a book out, aside from one angry angel.
Perfect.
So
One evil, angry angel.
Evil, very evil. The most evil angel
just
ever.
like there's nothing preventing you from taking a book out of a library without signing it out, aside from a librarian that will chastise you for it.
Challenge us to single combat.
You know,
Yeah.
some libraries, I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure the librarians at the Athenaeum don't have glowy maces.
They might.
You know, you don't know
You
what's
don't
under
know
that
what's-
counter.
Exactly.
Have you pushed them far enough?
Anyway,
May,
yes. Am
everybody's
I-
kind of pieced out, leaving you standing there next to this Deva.
Yep. I am going to disengage, run, and dash. Or like use
Well,
my
disengage is an
movement.
action, I think.
She can do
Not
both.
for me. It's a bonus action.
She
for
can
me.
disengage as a bonus.
Never mind.
And
Yep.
then dash.
So
could-
70 feet.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can get out of the room if you wish.
I think. Yeah, I would follow Twixen.
Yep.
So and then just be like,
You can run on the wall too?
no, I can't.
You
But
try
I
and
would
parkour and you just do like one of those awkward like jumping off the wall thing.
No,
look
but I would
like
just
that
be like
scene in The Office where
in the
they're doing
hallway along
parkour.
the same. Yeah, I'd just be in the hallway along the same
Yep.
side.
Yep. Easy peasy.
Yeah, and I'm also gonna bring the book back.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you see me, I'm just like, don't do that.
Hey.
Conflicting loyalties. God.
The Deva is going to essentially full wings and then just rocket itself towards Seraph. 2 mace attacks. Woof. What is your armor class? I know it's not high, but one of these attacks might still not hit.
Wow.
That's bad.
13.
You only take 1 mace hit.
Wow.
Hey!
See, you are the best tank for this.
As Kurei's protection.
I'm beginning to learn I need shield, is what I'm beginning
Yes.
to learn.
Oh, 100%.
Said. Why would
Alright.
not have that
So
spell?
this is
It's so good.
6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then, ooh, that's not
Although you
good.
do burn through spell slots
that
fast
is
if you
not
use
great.
it a lot.
Yeah, you do.
You need to get like a ring of protection.
And then
shield.
No, you need
this
a
is
ring
after
of
resistance,
spell
7
storing.
points of radiant damage.
Okay, so 7.
So it's a total of 13.
13.
And that's it.
Did it fly past me? Did I get an attack of opportunity?
It wasn't within reach.
Okay.
I mean, it did, but it wasn't within reach.
Okay.
And it's now standing in front of the doorway.
Perfect.
So, Seraph and Jacobin, you're on deck.
Oh yeah. Do it.
Wow.
Do it, Sarah.
Thunder!
Too dangerous to be left alive.
Wow.
Should we call you Darth Maul?
No, that was Dooku. Or no, that was Sidious.
That was Sidious.
I get where
They
you
were
were
fighting
going.
Dooku.
Right.
Man.
I picked up what you were putting down, Sean.
Yep.
Hammer jokes, man.
He took some radiant damage. It was bad.
If anybody would be Darth Maul, it would be Jacobin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, there it
there we
is.
go.
Yep.
I got what you were.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm not good with puns. Sorry.
That's where that joke went.
Yeah.
So, what you doing? What you doing?
Disintegration.
I am going to.
That would be bad.
Hold the box up over my head defensively
Okay,
and shout, "Kure, I beg your protection!"
and you're gonna cast Protection from Evil and Good.
No, because I don't have that spell. I'm going to roll religion.
Oh, okay. All right.
That could have been better. It's a 19.
Could have been worse.
Could have been much worse.
You just kind of hear a soft voice in your mind that you recognize as when Kure has spoken to you before. You only have a little bit further to go.
Okay, so I did that. That was my action. Can I move?
Yep.
Okay.
Movement does not take any part of your action. There is no move action anymore. It's just a
Definitely provoke an
pool of
opportunity
movement.
attack.
Yeah, it will. And I understand that. But tanks for the fun times. I'm out. I will run and try and get to the door.
Okay. So it takes a swing, and you feel like you should be just able to get out of the way. You are still struck, but it feels like there was some sort of intervening force that was helping. So basically, you received the benefits of a protection from good and evil. But it rolled a 13
Okay.
on the disadvantage. However, that's not bad. Woof! Woof!
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's so sad that that gets halved. That was rolling 4 8s on the d8s. However, there's going to be a little bit of extra spiciness on this protection from good and evil. So,
Okay.
it's going to be. So you only take a total of 13 damage. As Kurei's intervention sort of deflected the radiant power even further. And you make it out. Jacobin.
I don't know why you're all running. This thing is clearly mad, and it needs to be stopped. And I attack it 2 times.
Yep. Moving in that direction is just a win-win for you, Jacobin,
Yeah.
because either you just run straight through the problem, or you run right by the problem and get out, and then no more problem.
I'm running right into the problem.
Oh, I know. But either way,
I mean, he kind of is. the
regardless
problem
of whatever you
sometimes,
decide, you're still
so-
moving in the same
Not
direction.
this time. First attack, 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
This could have been a conversation.
Yep.
This is a battle that could have been a conversation.
No, it wasn't ever going to be a conversation.
It's like a meeting that could have been an email.
Tales of Jemmora. This could have been a conversation.
12 damage, bludgeoning.
Okay.
29 to hit. 14 bludgeoning.
Okay.
How's this thing?
It's so you can see there are
Not bad for one person attacking it.
not bad.
Yeah.
Veins of light are starting
Okay.
to appear in its form. Sort of cracks and radiant energy sort of pouring out from its form. Probably kind of just about bloody. Yeah. Twix and May, you're on deck. So Seraph is out.
Yep.
You two are out. Jacobin,
Is in and is salty.
I mean, he's only got like 5 feet to go, and he decided to go into the angel instead of out the door.
How close am I to the angel?
You're only like 10 feet.
I'll go and stab it in the back.
Okay.
Do I get?
2 attacks or just 1 because I have to move the 10 feet.
So movement is not
Movement is
an
separate.
action at all, so you get your full
Right.
action.
Okay. Yeah, you've said that
Yeah.
like 5 times. Sorry.
It's okay. I know you're used to like a move action kind
Yeah.
of a thing,
3.5 / Pathfinder.
Oh.
Yeah.
It would be a botch on the first attack.
Attack roll.
so that misses.
Okay.
And that would be a
22 on the second one.
That will certainly hit.
beautiful. One of these.
I'm surprised, all those plot coins unspent.
I just haven't.
Yeah.
17
Damage.
Okay. None of that is radiant, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
4 of it is lightning, and the rest of it is piercing.
Okay. May.
Yeah. Give me the book. I needs to go back.
Not what she's after.
Yeah, I'm gonna like run up to
Well, secondarily.
you and say like, give me the book. He needs to go back.
I don't think I
Can,
can
can
give you
he
the
hand
book
me
yet.
just hand me the book or?
I'd have to take it out of my chest.
Yeah. I mean, it's in his chest cavity.
Yeah.
The simpler solution is just kill this thing and we get what we want.
And then at that point, because if come up by Twixen, it's within melee of me at that point.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you go up next to Twixen,
yeah.
you're all in melee range.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna draw my sunblade and attack.
Okay.
Who are you attacking?
You. May has finally shown her true colors.
I knew it.
I knew it all along. That's why I'm Twixen's best friend, for real.
Nice.
Yeah.
Lies. Edwin is Twixen's best friend.
Edwin.
Yep.
Edwin and I like to stay up late, have chats.
Yeah.
Miss you.
And I get sneak attack.
Yes, you do. If you hit.
28 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah.
I think that'll do
What
it.
does her sneak attack count as? What type of damage? The damage of the weapon,
Nice.
probably, right? Or is it?
That's an interesting
I don't
question.
know. I would count it as whatever the weapon is.
Yeah. Yeah, because it just has an extra 1d6, so it's the same.
Extra damage,
Yeah.
yeah.
Type of damage.
So it's all radiant.
And so.
We're a party equipped with all sorts of radiant capabilities fighting a creature that is resistant to it.
Yep.
Great.
Well, the people who can be doing damage other than radiant are not.
Hey.
You did.
Hey.
I did 39
did.
points
Hey.
of damage, and
save.
it was all.
There's been some
It is all
conflicting
radiant.
orders here in this
In the
party.
vein of this combat could have been a conversation, this combat could have been 4 rounds instead of 8.
No, wait.
It could have been 0 rounds instead of 4.
I don't think so.
Sorry, 45 damage. I forgot to add my actual bonus.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is reduced by half.
Yep. So 22.
So yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Anything else? Bonus action?
No.
Twitch chat, if you could just hashtag Jacobin did nothing wrong, please put that in the chat.
Don't enable him.
Thank you.
Don't do it.
Yeah,
Stuart
I'm
also
gonna.
thinks Garrosh did nothing wrong.
I'm gonna,
And Sylvanas. Don't enable him.
I'm gonna
Sylvanas
bonus
is another
action
story.
disengage.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then back away.
Yeah.
Yay! You're learning.
Did a rogue thing. Wow.
Yay!
Guys, I did the thing.
Nice.
So, the Deva.
Come on. There
it is.
Good night.
Thank you.
You see it start to brim with light. And its wounds begin to close.
Woof.
Gains a whole bunch of hit points.
Like how many is a whole bunch?
A whole
Just
bunch.
kidding, I'm just kidding.
It regains 25.
So almost everything that I just did to it.
Darn.
Well, you did was half.
Yeah, I did
Oh.
22.
That was half?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it,
that was halved.
More than negated the hit that you dealt with.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
hey.
So, yeah, and then just stays there. Where it is.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep. Seraph.
Close the door as I try to figure out how to unhand this box.
It's sticky.
It's not that it's sticky. It's you don't want to let go of the box. It's not that
Whatever. We need
it's-
whatever inside anyway.
Yeah. So,
So it's not like we're going to give it back. So
yeah. So are you spending your action to figure out the
Yes.
box? Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. Thinking about it, it's not that like you're physically stuck to the box. It's you don't want to let go of it.
Okay.
You're being compulsed to hold onto the box. Maybe that box is your best friend.
Well, no, not quite that.
Well,
But
You want
this,
to caress it gently.
what is in this box is one of the most important things that you've ever held.
The power of friendship.
May, I need you to unlock this box so I can get what's within.
Okay.
I'm going to reposition the box so that she can better get to the lock.
Oh, this
Can
whole
I
time
do that?
You've been holding it so that it's lock out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would
That's
I
the
would
last time
imagine-
you were holding it like,
I was
hey,
gonna say,
unlock the box.
I would imagine, yeah, that would have happened when I was like investigating
Yep.
it. Like I would have like
Yep.
moved it around in your hand, but you wouldn't let go.
Okay. Yep.
I would have adjusted as necessary.
Jacobin.
So the Deva is standing at the doorway.
Yeah. It's essentially the doorway's open.
Yeah.
David's standing in front of the doorway,
Yeah.
and then you're standing just right in front of it. And then basically your allies are on the other side of the Deva.
Okay. I'm going to move around it to get in front of it, which will put me on the other side of the doorway.
Yep.
I'm going to attack it 2 times.
Sure.
Probably not going to hit with a 15.
That does not hit.
23 will hit, though.
That will hit.
15 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
That's that.
Okay. Twixen. So for the record, everybody's out of the room.
Did you want this?
You would have had to walk out of the room to do that?
I'm already out of the room.
Oh, I thought you were out on the attacking room.
Everybody's out of the room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
all
thought he
3 of
was-
them were out of the room.
Oh, I thought
you
he
were
was still
in the room.
I thought he was still in with me. My bad.
Nope.
Okay.
No, I think you were the first one out, actually.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was on the wall.
Gotcha. I kind of remember that.
Yep. So taking it out of that wouldn't necessarily require an action.
Okay.
So that's your one interact with an object per turn.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you just couldn't do it
I'd hand it to
as
you.
I
Yeah.
was.
Yeah. So you still get an action.
I'll stab it twice.
Okay.
Jacobin did. Why not?
We might as well get the book while we're at it.
Does 13 hit?
No.
Doesn't think so. Does an 11 hit?
No.
Oof.
Okay.
Put that guy in jail tonight.
May.
They're all in jail.
Yes.
All of my dice.
Nah, keep rolling it. You're due.
So I'm gonna take the book
Don't buy into that superstition.
and just chuck it into the room,
You're gonna scroll of truth that.
and then just gonna chuck it into the library, and then turn around and because you said to unlock it, right? Yeah, and just try and pull out my tools and see if I can unlock it.
Go ahead and make your lockpicking check.
24.
Okay. You hear a click, and then you hear a set of whirring, and basically that lock recedes, and then another
Yeah, I was
lock,
gonna say, do I like?
and then another lock sort of pops up. You see beneath on the underside of the box.
Oh, mother.
Awesome.
Okay. I assume I can only do one lock
Yes.
during my action.
The angel does not cross the threshold of the room.
The librarian.
It seems not even to make attacks. And instead just lets out a deep sigh and sort of emits like that sort of pulse of light again. And regains more hit points.
I'm working on the
And
box.
just sort of looks very sullen, and the mace sort of discorporates.
I feel like it came out into the hallway and attacked us.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
You sure you really
I was
want
gonna
to
say, are
unleash
you
that?
sure you're kidding?
I kind of do, but I'm not gonna.
Do it.
Do it, Anakin. Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
If you're gonna prequel me, then
Okay. No.
So, okay, so you're not doing that.
No.
Okay. All right.
Much
Because
as
I-
so
there's-
I mean, that's what the.
So, and then
That's what the plot coins are for.
No, that's a bit
just
much.
looks up and looks at Seraph
I think so, yeah.
and just looks. Seraph, it's your turn.
I'm just imagining this situation of you like holding the box because I would have to be very close to it to be hearing what I'm doing.
I am going to start a prayer of healing.
Okay.
I understand it pretty much takes me out of combat now, but
Pretty much.
I never wanted to fight
Yeah.
a fellow servant.
Yep.
And
Wait.
right now
So-
my task is
So here's what we'll do: is
Wait,
keep,
with prayer-
keep the party well
Yeah.
and
That
open the
that fellow
box.
servant
I hate
was
to be
certainly
that-
willing to fight you.
I hate to be that person, but don't you have to be moving your hands around to be able to do
Nope.
that one? Okay.
Verbal only.
Awesome. I was like, wait a second. If
Jacobin.
your hands are. Because I thought I remembered.
I'm
And
saying
I
right
could
in
have
front of her.
settled it anyway.
I just take the hammer, put it on my shoulder. Well, well, how are the turntables?
No.
Shut up! I'm working on this.
Why you look so sad?
It doesn't respond. Twixen.
I'll stand ready.
Okay. Are you gonna do what you did last time during an out of combat negotiation sequence and just continue trying to stab people?
No. That was a special exception.
That was pretty awesome.
That was very
Yep.
confusing.
I was less excited about the toilet bowl, but I'm gonna try and get you to turn on them. That was great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was beating my head against a brick wall on that one.
It was,
So,
but it's okay.
So I guess then May.
yeah. I'm going to
Yeah.
go for the next lock.
Next lock.
17 and 19 and 20, 30.
36.
Yeah, 36.
Yeah, that one. And you hear. And then there's a third.
A third.
lock.
Yeah, I kind of.
And this one, you realize it's like popping out into your hand kind of a thing. So you just like shift your hand, but
Yeah.
still keeping your hand on the box and just
Yeah,
position around.
I imagine
in the
it's.
box,
I'm
it's
just
in
gonna
the
keep.
box.
Just gonna keep
Yep.
unlocking the locks as they come.
It's just gonna be Gwyneth Paltrow's head inside this
I'm gonna
box.
keep rolling
That's it.
for those.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome movie.
You
Yep.
do not fully comprehend the power that you're holding in that box. But it seems that the magic that you wield and that you were able to find it must be some sort of divine providence.
You have my word as a fellow servant that no harm will come through this.
Well, for most of you, it seems your intentions are pure.
I have the purest of the group in regards to this mission, so I don't know who she's talking about.
And, well, for this one, looking at Jacobin, at least the intentions are pure, if not the methodology. I still don't necessarily approve, but otherwise, all books have been returned, and you did not take any knowledge from the book that I have here.
We could if we want, though. If we wanted to, we
Shut up!
totally
I'm trying
could.
to listen to the locks.
You're lucky our lizard friend wasn't here. You would have been done for.
Jacob, you hear in your mind, I suggest you quit while you're ahead.
Voice being...
It sounds like the angel.
Oh. Okay, I didn't
Is
know.
it really?
You've got a
It's a
lot of
thought.
voices in your head.
It's a thought. It's not
Yeah.
openly speaking.
Okay.
It's gonna cast suggestion on him.
No. No, it's just a non-magical suggestion. So yeah,
It's just a nonverbal STFU.
so
You don't scare me, Angel. Quite a nice little religion you guys got here. Fighting each other. You guys on the same page?
he can't talk. He's too busy casting.
I know, but I'm still saying it to him.
So yeah. So I think at this point, is anybody going to take any unusual actions or hostile actions?
I'm not gonna take any hostile
I'm just going to
actions.
look at you. Okay. All right. We can probably pull this out of combat then. So, May, if you please make another lock picking check.
$29.
Okay. With that, third click recedes, and then you hear a and you see us all
I mean, I'd like to think that every time I do this, I'm like ducking out of the
almost
way
like
after.
hydraulics emitting from the box, and the lid pops open. What you find in there
Yeah.
is an orb. About the same size as the orb that Tyrant Kai found, but this one looks like it's made of light, with silver sigils etched across it, almost like a filigree framework that is containing this ball of light.
Ooh.
Seraph, instinctively, you pick it up. The orb attunes itself to you.
Okay, so
If you have a free attunement slot,
I don't, so I'm going to drop one.
you must drop an item.
Okay. I have to remember what everything does.
Yeah.
Not the wand of fireballs is the answer.
I'm assuming that this is the Orb of Hope.
I'm assuming this is the orb of gloom.
Clearly.
It's the evil orb of Kure.
Yeah, the orb of gloom.
It's another god on the list I gotta take care of someday.
Well,
Jacobin Godkiller.
And you understand, and you hear Kure speaking to you as this happens, that explaining that yes, this is the Orb of Hope, and with it, you shall bring her hope and her light to the darkest reaches of this land. So, here's what this orb does. It forcefully attunes itself to you,
okay.
such that if you are at your maximum number of attunements, it kicks one of your items out, basically, and takes its place.
Fair enough.
That is a standard feature of these cursed items.
Not a bug. It's a
Okay.
feature.
Do you want the good news first or the bad news first?
Bad news.
Let's take the good news. So,
Okay, it'll soften the blow,
yeah.
because
So
this
that-
will be interesting. Of the orbs, this one is perhaps the least punishing, given that it's positive nature. So, each creature within 10 feet of you has advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws.
Ooh.
Additionally,
Wow. We need that.
regains the maximum number of hit points when receiving healing.
Oh, this is like that
Whoa.
spell.
Yeah.
This is like
That-
that thing that Pipe
I don't
would
care
do.
about the death saves. That's
That's like the
healing
thing
is-
that Pipe would do.
So everyone in
at-
10 feet.
Or, in a manner of speaking, it is a permanent beacon of hope.
Yeah.
yes,
on-
that
yeah.
one.
Is
That's
that like someone
insane.
casting a spell within 10 feet has it maximized, or someone receiving it? Well, I guess it
Receiving.
doesn't matter. 'cause they're
Any
all touch
healing that
spells.
happens
The-
within that.
No,
It's
not all
the
touch spells.
if
true.
the target of the healing is within 10 feet of Seraph,
Okay.
they receive maximum hit points from the
Okay,
healing.
I wasn't sure if it was the healer or the receiver.
And it's potions,
Wow.
hit dice.
Anything. That's crazy. Am I lay on hands?
It doesn't do dice.
Oh,
It's
it
for
doesn't do
dice. Yeah.
Right. it
Oh, yeah.
heals-
Lay on
it
hands
heals
just.
points.
Yeah,
Yeah, what
it's
am I
just points.
thinking? Yeah. Dumb.
But if it was second wind,
Yeah.
any healing. Now, here's the bad news.
Yep.
You take damage.
As a
equal to the
beacon of
healing.
hope, you are now a symbol of hope. And as such, you cannot speak to remove all doubt of being a symbol. You lose the ability to speak while attuned to this item.
Wow.
I'm into this.
So, clarification.
Yeah.
Jacobin starts doing something dumb.
Okay,
Sarah.
There we
so
go.
I could.
Nobody can speak against my actions.
No. So
anymore.
you could do telekinetic.
Well,
like,
right. I could use the
Telepathy.
message because I have that as a cantrip.
Yes.
Let me check.
Actually, no.
Oh, I have to whisper a message.
Yeah, I was gonna say message is whispered.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because magical silence blocks it.
Right.
Sick.
So it's not telepathy. Kind of thing. But
Or-
if you were to somehow gain telepathy, you'd be able to communicate via that.
Okay.
I will note, obviously, because you have careful spell, you could use that to get around that
Right.
for any verbal components.
Oh, darn it. All of my spells with verbal components need to be careful spelled.
Is careful spell
I,
like you have to
I'm
use like a point to
essentially
do it?
only able to cast 8 spells a day.
There we go. Yeah.
Or 9 spells a day. But yeah.
Just remember that you could burn spell slots to get sorcery points.
Right. That's true.
So, yeah.
I don't know. That healing thing's really good.
Yeah, that's
be-
pretty.
Yeah,
that's
Beacon
pretty
of
important.
Hope is great.
Least punishing orb of the 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just.
I mean, let's put it
sucks
this way: it's you're not in danger of suddenly turning into a crawling swamp.
Yeah, a
plant
swamp monster. Yeah, I'm.
Yeah. So.
It's that prayer healing.
Yeah, Beacon of Hope is awesome.
Yeah, so that prayer reveal, if everybody nearby.
Did it go off before I stopped being able to speak?
Oh.
I'm going to say you would realize this and to throw you a bone.
Okay.
I will allow you to spend a sorcery point to convert it to a careful spell.
Okay. I'll do so.
I can say that's through the divine providence of Kure.
Okay. So, and when I complete that spell,
We just get full.
wait, hold on, because there's a thing. No, not that. That's not how that one works. That's not how that one works. I know I've got some healing bonusy things, so I'm just making sure I know where those go. Okay, yeah, that doesn't apply. Everyone gets 20.
Sweet.
So there we go.
I'm back to full. You haven't taken damage.
Nope.
All right.
I speak to this angel. So, what you could have just told us from the get-go. We're looking for this soul engine thing. Someone near here. Do you know where it is?
And you see kind of holds their hands out in front of them and just looks down and then kind of as if they're sort of looking around to distant areas. You will want to head out from here back to the room that this corridor leads to, and then take a left.
Where does that go? Do I remember?
That would be the corridor that the wraiths
Okay.
came out.
So towards the servants' quarters?
Yep.
Or,
I can only assume.
and I go to say, I can't believe that they put it in the servants' quarters.
What's
What's going on there, big guy?
Put the orb in my pouch. And I put my mask back on.
great?
I sense a great evil coming from that direction. I can only assume that that is what you are searching for.
I mean, if anything knows evil, it would definitely be you. So, I think that's where we're going.
My kind is.
I don't think that this.
Most of our task is to smite evil.
Yeah. I don't think.
Fortunately, I was called into duty to protect this library.
It's a very boring calling.
Yes, it is. I'm not at all thrilled with
You
it.
should just leave then.
If only it were that simple.
Yeah,
I don't think
it
I
is.
can.
You just leave. Look at your god uses you like a pawn, just like him and mine uses me. We're just pawns in their stupid games. You should do whatever you want.
And this is why I don't follow a deity.
Ah, mortals. Well,
Contemporary group deity.
I cannot cross this barrier, but if you'll allow, I can heal some more of your wounds.
You know what? I just had that idea. You know what? I just put my hammer down. No hard feelings, and I cross the barrier. And I reach my hand out towards it.
Yeah, they shake your hand, and you regain. Pretty good.
Just him?
Yeah. Just it's targeted.
Okay. Am I
Oh,
nearby?
yeah, you know what? You're nearby. Yeah. So it's going to be
Yes.
Am I within 10 feet?
34 hit points.
Yeah.
Sorry, 36. Sorry. So.
You know, this could have been just. It would be easier if you just would have talked with us to start with.
She tried. You attacked. Like you do.
Just sort of pats you on the head. Just sort of puts arms around you to sort of just turn you around, and then just gently sort of pushes
I have the
you.
biggest shit-eating grin on my face as I walk out.
Pushes you out of the library.
My hammer about my shoulder, start walking down the hall.
Do not let that come in here. And while still holding that book, sort of shuts the doors.
Okay.
And that
Down the hallway with the rates.
is where we're going to end tonight's session.
All right.
So, thank you for joining us.